Live tonight, UGC Highlander Gold 3rd place final. 7-year dungeon versus evil beastly minions, and we didn't even get time to set up. They got in early. With me tonight is Turbo Cop.
Yep, and hopefully we'll see this is the Consolation game for the gold finals out here. I got to do the Euro Iron games earlier today with Kip, but here we are today for the gold games, and looks like 7 years is going to be no, that's EBM. Looks like EBM is going to be forced back a bit. Nobody is tagged up, except for 7 years sometimes has that one little 7 character in front of them.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's EBM on the left, on the blue side, 7 years on the right side, and I believe it actually is EBM.
You'd be correct.
Beastly minions.
You'd be correct.
Actually, the 1 ranked seed and the 3rd ranked seed playing each other here. They both lost out in the semi-final game. Surprisingly, I thought one of them would have made it to the finals, but I called it wrong. Instead, we've got Crank Gaming versus Ace and the Gamers and that.
Oh. Well, they popped Uber going in. Going on to the second point, they actually have Uber advantage still. Figsy's only sitting at 70%. Meanwhile, Link User actually putting some damage here, but he gets plastered against the wall, and Reverend's going to have to fall back to the other point here. They don't have any control on their 4th.
Yeah, they're very, very, very spread right now. I'm not sure who picked which games. They haven't gotten back to me on that yet, but you know, I would guess 7 years, since they're doing so well, picked out Process to start off this match with.
It really worked.
They played each other before, and EBM lost against 7 years. So, ooh, Crit's coming through on the Demo Man.
Well, they had to. They were losing ground, and they actually had to pull it out. I give 7 years credit because they're more of a downhill team. Once they kind of get their momentum going, it's kind of like all like full steam ahead. It's really hard to slow them down. Ace's Gamers last week really put it on them by actually just, you know, picking off the key people and slowing them down piece by piece and breaking the momentum very slowly versus how they're versus what they're doing now against CBM.
Well, I guess we should probably call them out. Over on 7 years, the choo-choo train of justice is Fizzit on Soldier, Heartstrings on Demoman, Battle Bull on Heavy, Gay Fursuit Mario is the engineer, Tech DT, who I think has been their sniper forever. I know Link User and Feint have been their scout and spy accordingly. Geek is the pyro, and as soon as this little notification moves out of the way, I'll have the last name here. Only Couches pull out for the medic, as
for
always.
the med.
So I think maybe, I mean, I recognize most of these names. Heartstrings is really the only name I don't really know for 7 years, but I haven't casted a few of their games in a couple of weeks, so they could have been playing with them for a while now. Hopefully
Heartstrings is a solid demo man though, very solid demo man. He's got an LFT thing. Oh, they popped crits. They popped crits and they're going into 3rd right now.
They get Geek, they get Tech DT. They need to get this demo man out here, and oh wow, they lose their own demo man and the Heavy. What a play! Now they ended up taking the demo man afterwards, but trading out 2 cores for 1 there, not going to be worth it. It's going to reset the situation here. The thing is that Couches has 100% Uber going up here, so let's see if they can defend this final assault into their midpoint here. They're just going to have a mini on the point. Soldier will take care of it. And yeah, now we need to go over the EBM players, I guess, while this fight is still going on here. We have Figsy on Medic, Mangachu on Demoman, Reverend on Heavy, Peyton on Soldier, Captain Drake on the Pyro, Big Buddy Tits, or Buddy Big Tits on Engineer, Paco Cifuentes on the Spy, Kit Kat as the Scout, and Doxed as the Sniper for Evil Beastly Minions again.
Right, now here's an interesting play when it comes to Crits Creek. You have to pick the med with Crits Creek. Now notice Figsy actually got their crits back, and it's going to basically match Couch's tit for tat. But they didn't pick the med, which means that their advantage was completely null and void, and the crits cost them their team, so they lost the point as well. We're going to see them push in with Uber right now.
And they got a few key picks there with their Scout and their Sniper right there, so they're just going to roll in with the cores here. They're going to take a lackadaisical stroll. And EBM wisely backing off, not willing to push that issue, especially because they are running that crit streak there. They do not have the momentum to try and counter push this quite yet. They're gonna have all their players up. We don't see a level 1 just going up on the left attacker's side of the final blue base here. What do you do now when you're 7 years? Do you push this down with the crits against Uber? Do you try and force out a medic to pop early?
They're gonna do it.
They're just gonna pop right in. That's a double kill immediately. Link User and Battle Bull going down to those crits.
Well, both teams saw it. Both teams saw it coming at the exact same time, so the spread wasn't exactly the best idea. But if you they kind of didn't they kind of telegraphed their attack there a little bit, saying, "Oh, guys, we're gonna move in on the right side and come in on your left." But I don't know. They could have probably pulled that a little bit better in execution. But so far, oh wow, they actually lost a lot of people there on this push, though. 7-year dungeon's actually gonna lose that point.
Couches did stay alive. He's really, really good at that. A lot of other medics would have been pressured out of that point and probably had died. Oh, a spy coming in the back though, not gonna get caught out. Instead, he's gonna go for the heavy. And yeah, Couches is all like, "It's not me. Good riddance. Let's sacrifice Battle Bowl to the spy sacrifice there."
Just a little altar.
Right yeah, exactly. He is a bull after all. Medic trying to go forward onto the choke, but Soldier was there to stop him. We got this Soldier defense, and ooh, it looks like EBM Soldier out here. Peyton is running the direct hit, trying to clean up the Demo Man now, but if he had the splash, he would have been able to do it much better. Instead, he just trades out with the Soldier. No soldiers for either team right now.
They popped crits again, coming through the main, but thinks he gets picked out by a flare, and Mangachu's gonna have to come up with a different answer here, but he's looking for Couches. He knows he has to pick. He's only got 6 HP left. He tries to go in for the cannonball, but he misses, and here comes the Uber off the right side for 7-year dungeon.
Yeah, it was real good they had that, because they would have lost Couches regardless.
Oh my god, somebody just got signed.
Yeah, the Demo Man signed the heavy out there. We still have the sniper up. He's still looking down the long sight line. So, I mean, they are defending, but no team is really like taking advantage of these picks here. Everyone's like trading pretty evenly. Tech DT finally getting the Dox kill, so he's got the snipe advantage. You really need the snipe advantage pushing into last year, I say. It was a good
pushing.
Streak,
oh,
but,
what the hell?
What?
What? Server malfunction?
I guess, or something crazy. Well, at least nobody lost a round there.
Yeah, that's very good.
Reset this situation fairly easily.
Yeah. Although I guarantee you it's probably a Valve update right now. Now.
No, it can't be. It can't be.
They started way too early, that's what they did. That's what they did. They totally started way too early.
Well, it looks like they're rejoining. We should be able to get back in from the same location, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
That was really strange. Very
strange. But you know what? That happens a lot, though. I've actually had so many servers that will just shut off before the actual match is over, so you miss the ending. Every couple of weeks, it'll happen, guaranteed. So now we're on Gully Wash.
That's because they don't keep the servers going long enough, and they put the STV on a delay. But that was not like a 30-minute delay there. That was just them being silly. Like I think something happened. I think the server crashed.
That or they hit a button. So a lot of people actually have a lot of their server resets and stuff binds keyed up to their number pad, and you can just hit an accidental button and it just goes to hell.
Oh, this isn't even like the same server.
Still chatting it up with Couches?
Yeah. I think maybe this should be the new one.
Okay.
But I don't know what the password is.
They're joining into the server that we had, so... The server that we were just on? Yeah, they're joining back into it now, so...
Okay, that was strange. What happened?
I have no idea. It'll be one of the great mysteries of the universe.
Man, I gotta get some quote as to what happened there, because that was just incredibly strange. Was that just like warm-up for them for process? Because they started way early? Because it's not 9:30 yet, so...
Yeah, no idea.
They don't have to go yet.
Meh? Who knows? I'm kind of laid back about that stuff, really.
It's frustrating, I think, when I'm trying to do a game. Oh, that was just practice.
Oh, it was just practice?
But I guess that's why I didn't recognize any EBM players.
Oh, there you go. Okay, well, the good news is that we can at least go over shit. So...
Yeah. I guess now would be a good time to start making publicity posts.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I'm on UGC right now. Can you take Team Fortress TV?
Yeah. Are you on the TFTV network?
No, I'm not.
Ooh, need to get that done, brother.
So much stuff to do.
It's not so bad. You just like request an admin and he adds you. Well, made an RTF2 post. Making a Team Fortress TV post in a sec.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? The Lupin soundtrack. You ever heard the theme of Lupin the Third?
All I know is Lupin the Third.
Oh no, I'm playing it right now.
Oh, are you? On streams?
I'm doing it.
Do it. Do it.
This is probably one of my favorite themes.
You use the inside browser window.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Oh, shut.
Everyone runs no bordered mode and tabs out clearly to their browser of choice.
I tab out to get to the stream stuff, but this is just faster. Besides, it goes straight to Google. So who cares?
That's true. It does go straight to Google. You know what else goes straight to Google? Every other
Firefox
browser in the world.
No, you know what doesn't go to Google immediately?
What?
Internet Explorer.
Okay, but you can make it do that really easily.
Right, but some people don't even know how to do that though.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's where the Bing marketplace comes from.
True.
The Bing share. Let's see.
The stuff that happens on my stream.
We'll make an event. Oh, I can't make an event. Well,
I'm giving Toady his shout out in the stream. Hey Toady! He wanted a shout out, so I gave it to him.
He'll never come back and see it. Your shout out was for naught. Why are they not like resetting that? Oh, because EVM is now just getting in. Yeah, these are people I recognize. Red Rum, Arch, Fan of Angels. These are all EVM players I know and love.
You love you some EVM? I almost said EDM. Electric dance music.
Electric discography musica. Yes. Yeah, EVM is a good team. EVM is surprising and they can tumble with the best of them. They don't make a ton of mistakes. So, I mean, the fact that they lost to 7 years early on when 7 years was on a huge roll.
Their role included essentially all of gold, outside of Aces Gamers.
Yep. They only lost to Aces. Ace and the Gamers. They somehow beat Crank Gaming, which I have no idea how they did it. Crank Gaming is made up of like IM players or something like that.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, honestly, Battle Bowl, 7-year couches, all of them. 7-year Dungeon was one of those teams where it's like, I didn't care who they were going up against. It was like, this is going to be a beating.
Right.
And it was going to be fun
to watch every time. It was like fun to bet on them too. I feel like, yeah, you watch what happens. Except when they lost to Aces, and then all of a sudden they became fallible. I think they lost again to Aces, right?
Yeah, they lost
But
twice to Aces. It's the only kryptonite is Aces
that's
Gamers.
Crazy. I would be real sour if I was 7 years, to be honest.
I feel bad for Aces because they beat him and now they have to go to Plat. They don't have a choice.
In my prediction video, I said that Aces lost out in the first round against Gold Team.
So
which everyone called me crazy for, and they were right. I was crazy.
That's why I don't ever make predictions in this game. I never have.
If you
I
don't
never
make
will.
predictions, then nobody respects you, right?
BS.
You gotta get that respect.
Respect is earned by playing very well and being cool with everybody.
Oh, I can't play well, so I make predictions instead.
Nah. No, you see, the first season that I played, true story, I was playing on a steel team. We were in that crazy time when there was like 2 brackets for like losers and winners to give people the feeling that they were in playoffs.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
Was about a year ago, right?
Yeah, it was a year ago. And that's of course where I injured my wrist, but we were predicted to lose every single week while we were there, and we went on a 7-game win streak after losing after losing 4 in a row.
Well, yeah, of course you did well because you were predicted to lose every week.
Yeah, because we were the nobody believes in us team, and then we won, and then we won, and then we won again. It was a good time. It's just I can only imagine how people felt while watching it. Like, you gotta be kidding me. The prediction thread, I actually screen capped every person getting mad about us like winning versus the team that we shouldn't have been beating.
Do you like read them every night before you go to bed and?
No, I just posted them on Facebook and I go still trolling. Still trolling.
Dun dun dun. You tell those internet people who you'll never meet.
So much mad suddenly in this chat.
Are people mad?
I don't know.
People are hella mad.
They're mad in the game.
Bro. Oh, are they? I turn off voice enable, and I turn off chat. I turn off chat systems while I stream. So
I don't turn off chat. I enjoy it. It's viewer annoyance.
Right, people are going like, LOL, LOL, the fact that I fucked up a sticky and killed you. Oh my god, you're using my config, that is amazing. Volvo, please.
It happens.
Jav, we can beat these guys. I can tell off their pregame DM. Wow, kid. I actually had no CUD. Valve. Yeah.
Streamception. You guys get to look at the stream of me in a stream.
And of course, there's always the dangerous insult of good luck, have fun.
That, okay, when was the first time you started using that in a game?
Forever, since I was like playing StarCraft at like
okay,
10.
Okay, so who explained it to you? Who explained it to you?
Huh?
Who explained GLHF?
I don't even know. I think it might have just been something I was doing before I even knew what it was.
Okay, I remember exactly where it was explained to me, because this is my memory, of course. I was playing turret defense on StarCraft. It was 2 in the morning, and I'd never seen this drop before. And
You've never seen GLHF before?
No, never. How old was I back then? I was like 13, 14.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd been playing computer games for only like 7 or 8 months. I was mostly a console gamer. So when I saw GLHF, I was like, what the hell does that mean? They go, good luck, have fun. And then somebody else typed in DD, and I'm like, what the hell does that mean? And they go, don't die. And I'm like, that's even cooler. So I started saying GLHFDD to every single person that I played with. And
there's no vowels.
There's no vowels at all. Gluf-da-do. And people thought I was crazy because I would say that in a 1v1 match. And they'd be like, what the hell do you mean, don't die? I'm like, don't die. And they're like, but you gotta beat me. I'm like...
Kill them.
So I would just confuse the hell out of people. And I still do that even now. Like, when I'm delivering pizzas and stuff like that, like somebody will sit there and say, oh, drive safe, and I'll be like, good luck, have fun, don't die. And I'll just leave.
Yeah, I'm sure you get lots of tips that way, buddy.
No, not that, no. Not to the customers. Like, people that are working with.
To your manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're starting.
It'd be so weird if you did it to your customers, and they're all like, I just want my pizza, man. Looks
Yo,
like
my customers are my psychologists. I talk to them.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know how to take it or react either. Alright, so here we go. We got EDM rolling up the left side. Both scouts on the fight. Oh wow, Tech just popped Fox in the dick.
Oh, right in the dick?
Right in the dick. I saw it. he just dropped. I've never seen a man drop like that. Nothing was the same.
Oh, look at this Pyro. He's controlling 3 people and forced the 4th. Oh, and Red Rum goes down thanks to a reflect from Geek. Craziness.
Tech's only got 53 HP, but he's going to be safe. They've got one person on the point right now, with just the engineer YOLOing it on the point. Little mini sentry gun on the left side. It's down.
And this is that 7-year situation you were talking about, where they can start to roll and get momentum. This is immediately it for them. Couches is at 90%. Well, I guess we got to, once again, go ahead and announce all the players. For the number 1 seed, taking on everyone but except for Aces and the Gamers, who are now playing for the Grand Finals. In the Consolation Finals, it is 7 Years Dungeon. With Heartstring, Battle, and Battleable playing the Demo Heavy combo. Only Couches as the medic. Who's had to pop out there because the soldier bombed in on him. Faint is the Scout, Bobby is the soldier as always, Geek the Pyro, Tech DT the Sniper, and it looks like they're playing Ring Around the Rosie in terms of classes for a sec, but it will be Link User as Scout, of course. Tech DT as Sniper, Double-Barreled Shotgun as Engineer. And,
this is a roll. This is a roll. Look at the entire core team is in there. No setup.
They're forced onto the point too, and the Engineer's coming in, the soldier's got some really good splash damage. It's only the Pyro now defending. There's a spy in the back, a Demoman spamming, there's your point. Good
that's the point.
Capture for 7 years.
See, that's...
But over on
over on EBM.
We got EBM Arch as the Demoman, and over for Heavy we have Pete, who's got some sort of hashtag which I can't even see. The spy is Kawazazazazazaza. Redman is the Engineer, Stones is the Sniper, Red Rum the Medic as always, Velocity also a really good Pyro if I do say so myself. Fox the Scout jumping up to the top here, he's even gonna, Soldier going early in for them. Soldier name is Fan of Angels.
Yeah, and, Fan of Angels.
And I think I covered everyone there, so I covered all of Evil Beastly Minions. It's a very standard team. They will surprise you when they're down, so definitely don't count them out of this one. Looks like they're gonna take the first point here. They haven't lost anybody yet, which is quite impressive for Goalie Wash.
Right. They're gonna take the first point, but the overall question you're gonna have to look at is most of the core classes actually stayed up for 7-Year Dungeon, so they're gonna be able to. Oh, they popped Uber right now, so Couches is gonna have to pull something out. There goes Couches popping Uber.
With a Pyro Uber because the medic got delinked there. They're controlling the medic really well too. The Pyro's not cleaning up the Heavy here. He finally does. Medic is so away from everybody, and oh no, the medic's straight out with Pyros. So the Pyro was able to clean up there. That was a huge play from Geek there.
Heartstring was actually behind them, cutting off their reinforcements as well. He was actually behind there on point 1.
So I was wondering how they were getting the EBM like completely surrounding Couches like that. And I guess it's because they didn't have their Demoman with him. He was stopping the reinforcements. But yeah, the Pyro was there too. He just got he got the Heavy and the Medic, which is just like that just doesn't happen that often, if ever.
This is the thing. Now you notice that EBM lost all of their players, so they're going to have to sit there and fall back to the point. And once again, 7-Year Dungeon, using a little bit of flanking and a little bit of maneuvering with their Demo Man, actually managed to turn an Uber disadvantage into an advantage overall for their map using better positioning and strats.
And look at that too, Faint trading out with Arch there to get getting the Demo Man out there. You really don't want to have to push this choke point like that. Fan of Angels drops down and actually gets Couches, so they were not prepared for that push, and now their Demo Man and Heavy are far forward here. They could be cleaned up. They got a Scout in for reinforcements, but this is where they gotta be careful. EBM needs to jump on this Demo Man and this Heavy right now, and they do get a stab and a Scout cleans up. So no cores right now. No good damage coming out at all right now for 7 years. They're going to do some sort of back cap or just back out.
Their flank is actually behind, their flank is actually in EBM's lobby right now. So they can actually come in and go looking for the medic and do some serious damage. Not to mention they've got 3 people dropping on the point for a mild back cap, but they don't have anybody to slow it down.
I don't think they're going to have enough. Yep, that's not enough. The midpoint has been captured, and all of a sudden you have half the team behind and half the team in front. If EBM can get all of their players together and just push down the top line here, and they're going to Uber in here, they should be able to get the second point. Look at that double kill. Couches and Battleable going down. They're going to *2, and that was so
oh my god!
But I think they're going to pay for the round with it this time.
Heartstring, nah, they're not going to pay for the round of it. Heartstring's actually managed to pop and kill a few of the people trying to move forward, and they still have the final point. Now the question is can they get somebody up there? Oh wow, Tech came in and shot Red Rum from the side, doing a little bit of a max shot.
What do you call this area up here, the high platform?
I just call it attic. Attic and river.
That was a really good attic shot. He shot through the little cover thing.
Yeah,
it didn't
that was
look
a
like
good.
He had an angle, but he did.
If you have a good sniper, they make angles. They make it.
Yeah,
that's the difference. Another one. Stone's going down now. Tech single-handedly picking off the right people at the wrong time.
Tech definitely saving the round out so far, and it would be really, really bad for them to go to a 1-1 game here. There's 24 minutes left on the timer, so hold on.
Holden?
Excuse me.
Bless you. Sneezing on stream. Shame on you.
That's how you know it's
Shame
real,
on
man.
you.
That's how you know I'm the real deal.
Fate of Angels is gonna die. Okay, Link User still up top on the right side, trying to take care of business up there. The Engineer's the only one left to battle out. Is he gonna get in there? The Engineer's pulling back. Oh, he sets up his mini sentry gun. He's gonna have to get the hell out of there. Using
It's
the winger.
nice to have it up in the attic for sure.
Oh yeah.
It'll be hard to take it out because he's got a really good sightline to it. And even the scout doesn't even want to get anywhere close. So it is wasting their time. Giving the Red Run enough time here to build up an Uber. Couches will have this Uber ready to go. Red Run will be behind by about 20, and there's 3 picks immediately.
Oh!
Soldier bombs in, gets out Red Run as well. Here comes the pop in. They sent the soldier in first, which I thought was really, really smart, and then they followed up with the Uber play. So that's a wipe. They should be able to lackadaisically take the point now. They're just going to put a scout on it, not risking anything.
No, back cap, back cap, back cap! Oh, the freaking eight! Oh, the Solly came in.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Oh.
EM steals the round. That was
Good round. Good round.
glorious.
Very good
I
round.
didn't even see Fan of Angels. MVP of the round for sure, taking the last point out there.
If they had
Nothing
MVP
compares to getting
rounds.
that back cap. 7 years, too aggressive, too confident. Pushing down that second point was a huge loss for them. Not defending last appropriately was a huge loss for them. And,
I wouldn't say they were overconfident. I wouldn't say they were overconfident. I think maybe they put a little too they forgot to do the one thing, which was guard your flank and guard your point. That's it's a mental error when you get that kind of a kill because you get a little too aggressive sometimes, and obviously they are a very highly aggressive team. Medic gets attacked by the scout, but he goes down. So far, Bobby's doing a really great job staying up top and above to try and get a better sight line on anybody that's going to come through that main door. So let's see here. Who's coming through garage?
Well, the soldier's doing a nice little double jump around. He's using the black box, and he has to engage on the medic right now. Medic does get delinked, but he's easily cleaned up. So Fan of Angels trying to do something, but oh, he forced out the Uber.
He did force the Uber.
He did force the Uber, which is pretty incredible. And instead, yeah, EBM goes forward off of that. Fan of Angels carrying right now, I want to say. Just doing.
Well, he is AG, so they don't have anything else to do.
That's true. AG, the only sponsored team in the league, right?
I think so.
Sponsors.
Maybe. It might be Crank Gaming, but they could be just a bunch of screw arounds, who knows.
It could be. Thank Gaming takes out Redman there.
Pause!
Trades out. Oh, pause comes out.
Oh, God. This is going to screw up everything.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Nah, this always makes every one of the view models start gliding around like they're moonwalking.
Yeah, and then the HUD stops working for a few seconds.
Well, I don't actually have timers, so I have to keep most of the game in my head.
You don't have what?
I don't actually have the time for some reason. My HUD just doesn't like to deal with that. So I have to usually keep track of the map time in my head and go from there.
Yeah, this is actually wasting server map time, which is the important thing.
Right.
So it's always sad when you see a pause on 5CP because you're not going to make that time back. And it's really, really hard to like try and play overtime. Like there's no overtime soccer-like system in place for like when
for
people are
2-3 minutes and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. There needs to be, but there's not one.
Yeah, for now though.
It would actually, it would really change the game if there was. Imagine like the game kept track of how long you stayed paused, and then gave you extra time afterwards, which you only knew after the original 30 minutes were up.
Yeah, but that would be a lot of coding and a lot of pain in the butt that I don't see people wanting to do for a game that most people consider dead at this point.
Ooh, wow. I don't think it's dead.
It's not dead, but you know, some people sit there and say, well, Dota and LoL and Call of Duty and all that stuff take care of it. I mean, the thing is, we still love the game, so it doesn't really matter if it's dead or not per se by public view or eye. It's just a matter that we don't care.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the game's still growing. The game, every year, the number of teams increases, the number of players stays, and the retention rate in Highlander is astoundingly big. Like, people stay in and play Highlander for a good year or two before they want to move on to something else. On average, which you can't really say that about many other competitive games. Considering, like, how many formats we have here in TF2.
We have 2 formats. We have 6s and we have a Highlander.
Well, we also have 4-on-4 now, and we have a bunch of crazy other formats too.
Yeah, the 4-on-4 thing is new, which I'm kind of interested to see how that actually plays out.
No medic heavies, which I think is really good.
Oh boy.
I think medics and heavies shouldn't be allowed. But you can't have a medic and a heavy at the same time, essentially. You can have a heavy or a medic. Not both.
Well, you'd obviously go for a medic over a heavy. I mean, unless it's like last point, but that's it.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. If you're playing Koth, which I assume you would be, I mean, I just think it would be better to have the sniper, because no one's protecting the medic really. In a 4v4 situation, you have a really open sightline and a long cushion time to shoot him. So the sniper automatically counters the medic, and then you should have a sniper sightline advantage, right? Maybe you take those 3 players to something else.
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a tough call.
It's not nearly as obvious as I think it is in other formats to have a medic.
I'm just bored taking screenshots.
Are you taking screenshots right now?
I'm bored.
Instagram them, bro.
Oh, no, screw that. No, what I'm doing is I'm going through the sniper's viewpoint, and then if you actually, what is it, press spacebar twice, you get the zoomed
go to
in.
Third person, yeah, you get the zoom in FOV, which is
right.
really stupid.
No, actually, it makes it really easy to take pictures, though, and it looks really interesting. Because it forces the perspective.
It's not... I'm not sure it's a forced perspective as it is a change in zoom quality, like the FOV changes or something.
Anyway, so what is this, like minute number 4 of this pause?
Something like that, 3 or 4 minutes. You now have 10 viewers on the stream, so hello you lucky 10 people. We'll be giving out 5 golden tickets tonight to Jersey's Golden Factory. You should be able to apply online. Give us your social security number and your credit card number, your phone number, and should be good. Come to a magical land full of fairies and magic.
Nobody comes to New Jersey unless their car breaks down. It's true. I guess while we're doing this, I'm going to do my fake sponsor shoutouts.
Oh yeah, shout out to Shaquille O'Neal.
This stream is sponsored by Cheez-Its. And let's see here. Hershey bars.
You know, when I'm looking for a snack, I think, what do I want to choke on today? I think of Cheez-Its.
Hey, Cheez-Its are delicious.
Yes, they are. They are the cheesiest of snacks.
Do you eat Cheez-Its?
Yeah, I do. They have sharp right angles to pierce my tongue on, and my throat.
Well, you have to chew them and swallow them. That's kind of how it works.
But then they become like a filament of dust in my lungs, a little bit like tuberculosis. I'm just saying, I knew someone who had tuberculosis once, and Cheez-Its may or may not cause them.
I don't know. I think tuberculosis has been around a lot longer than Cheez-Its, but maybe there's a correlation. I don't know. I eat about a box of Cheez-Its a week, generally.
Yeah, I eat about a box or two too. I like pretzels.
I love
Pretzels are
pretzels.
really nice. Do you know the butter snap ones? Those are good.
Honestly, I like the sourdough, the Snyder's of Hanover.
So you're actually from Jersey, right?
Used to be.
Okay, so what does the boss like to eat?
The boss?
Yeah, the boss himself. Bruce Springsteen.
Oh god, screw Bruce Springsteen.
What? You're not really from Jersey. You're lying to me.
I lived in Jersey. I wasn't born there. That doesn't mean I have to like Bruce Springsteen automatically.
No, it definitely means that. I don't know where you're getting your rules from.
My rules pretty much stand as this: no, Bruce Springsteen, and yeah, no.
Well, what's your favorite Springsteen song?
I don't have one.
Really?
Nope.
Have you heard any?
Well, all I'm hearing right now is heavy machine guns going off, so no.
That's true. That doesn't really sound like the E Street Band at all.
No.
They're kind of a little bit more mellow than that. They have like a nice 5 feet too.
I want to like message Couches and just say thank you so much for this pause game. It's just too good. If I could get this drunk.
So if I was actually going to sit here and like figure out what's going on in this game, 7 years again has left the point wide open. So at this point, EVM has got to have that figured out, and they got to be all like, okay, we're going to send the pyro like way below, or we're going to send someone through the chute. The problem is they have no position in the chute quite yet.
Right.
Or what do you call that upper area?
The attic and then going down the left side or the right side, depending on the spawn. I call that river.
River. Yeah,
Because
when you're
it
down
used to be
below, I
called
call it
River.
But when you're up near the balcony, I like to call it shoot.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like we're actually going finally. So that the soldier immediately wants to go to the back end and try and make a back cap happen, but the demo man is there watching it. He didn't get the soldier, and you're right. Everyone is moonwalking around. They do clean up on the pyro. Demo man moves forward. Oh, Scout is totally controlled by the sentry gun. He amazingly survives. Gets cleaned up by a medic play instead, though.
Well, EBM takes over the lobby.
Yep, Fan of Angels tried to do a bomb. It didn't work out. They also lose Arch because he was providing support. Oh, and the Spy's in the back here. Faint, not able to get the medic out here. What's his name? Red Rum.
Yeah, actually an engineer,
I would say
man.
Decent trades from both sides. Both sides just trying to make their pick classes do something good, but none of them are doing that. Looks like EBM has an Uber. I don't know if 7 Years does or not. The way
they both do. They both do. The charge times are off.
The right thing to do here, but more importantly, they're leaving people behind. They're leaving the soldier behind. You need to leave your pyro behind, or else you can get pushed in. And again, they're gonna go up to the shoot area. And the Domans are trading out there. Finally, EBM pops first. No one's really flashing yet. Oh, the heavy's in trouble. Now he gets flashed. Demoman is totally stuck away.
Good pick by Battle Bull. At least he's going to be able to get the Demo Man out, and he's going to force. Yeah, they have to pull back, but here comes the flank off of 7 Year Dungeon to actually try and pick off more of the players. Why do they have both red? They have both Red Rums on their team, or Red Man and Red Rum. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
7 Years left them a little, or EBM left them a little sandwich on the top of the battlements there. I'm not sure if you caught that or not.
I did. I actually did.
Yeah.
There we go.
The soldier dropped it or the heavy dropped it for his medic, and they weren't able to get it. Good successful defense from 7 Years though. Getting popped into and reacting appropriately, keeping cool. The Demo Man got out of position, and they just cleaned him up, which led to a nice second. Like when you're able to push off of just one pick, that means you're doing really, really well there.
I wonder if Fate's going to be able to pull this off. He actually did get found out, but I don't know. Is he going to stab? He's got the medic plain as day. Yes, he gets the stab on the medic! And that's going to totally give them a chance to rush in here with 7 Year. Link, you just got to take out the floating pyro. Pyro goes down, and now they can push in with full Uber. They've only got like 5 seconds left on it. It's out.
Yeah. Yep, and that's like only 4 up right now for EBM. So very good pick. They really needed Paint to make that pick there. That's gonna set up a nice midpoint here for 7 Years, and they're back on the offensive once again. Well, it's still 1-1, so very good defense from 7 Years. Very standard. Cooler heads prevail in defense, and that's exactly what happened for 7 Years last time. So
Heartstrings kind of went overextending there, though. He ran out that main door with nothing to show for it and died. And here comes Battle Bull around the corner. He gets picked off. Here comes the Demo Man as well. They're going to go ahead and retake the mid. They've lost almost their entire core class.
Oh, soldier in the back. Arch is going for it. Oh, medic's...
Oh my god, Couches! He's got Allstate. He's in good hands. He can't be killed. That life insurance.
Yeah, he has great life insurance there in the forward of that soldier. You know, it was like, oh, Pyro's down, the Heavy's down, there's no...
They've got a full Uber, they can charge into this because they know they don't have it!
Yeah.
Good flash!
Red one overextending way again, Pete also going down. Man, that's just a huge wipe for them. It's 6-on-6 right now, but the 6 that matter for 7 Years is up right now.
Exactly.
That was a great push in.
And they're gonna move in for another one. That was abusing the fact that they might have almost overextended, and the fact that Couches managed to stay up completely ruined the entire situation for EBM. EBM's this pause has really screwed up their momentum. While it was going their way before, it looks like the 7 Years has taken their time and recovered. Good arrows coming off of Couches pull out, but Battle Bull goes down from stones.
Do you know the phrase tactical pause?
Yes.
Yes. That may or may not have been what has been going on here today, but we will find out.
It's only a tactical
pause.
pause.
I'm sure someone's gonna be sour about that pause there.
Oh, there's always gonna be somebody sour about this. Wow, double barrel shotgun.
HUD, like re-updated yet? Because
nope.
Mine certainly hasn't.
Nope, not at all. It's not gonna do it until we switch maps. So
really?
it's
Mine will update after a minute or so.
Oh. Well, it's gonna have to go all the way to a half.
User got a double kill there. He picks off the medic again. Like one of these pick classes every time gets red run. He's died so many times this game.
This is just making... Oh, wow. Tech finally picks off Stones, getting the revenge. But they've lost their midpoint. This is going to go back and forth. Once again, this is just a tied game. And all this has really come down... this is going to come down to the fact of they need to cap... Oh, wow. Feint gets picked off in the backfield. If they can pick this off and get one more point and just start holding and just playing good defense, they're going to be fine because both of these teams are very evenly matched so far. And that would basically kind of seal the deal for them.
I think so, but it's definitely been a game of medics and demos so far. EBMs, I think Arch and Redrum, they've overextended. They've died a lot more, I think, than Arch or Heartstrings and Couches had. So
right.
I think overall, you know, 7 Years is getting more of the better picks, and they're taking more of the better engagements. Now, on a map like Gullywash, you're able to take tons of engagements and try and make the plays happen. Ooh, getting stabbed out by Heartstrings is by Kuaza there. You know, Doman like to overextend a little bit here, and it might have been worth it to get this point here. Now the last point is opened up for them, but they got away from
but the medic just got stabbed! Oh, wow!
Him down. They needed their pyro with him. So
their pyro was
going
just
down. Oh, Redrum goes down as well, though, to a stab.
So both spies paying up pretty good.
Yep. Resetting the situation out here. It's a 6-on-6 engagement right now. No, both power classes of the heavy demo are up for both sides, so I doubt we're going to see any forward progress from anybody at the moment.
No, they're not even going to take lobby.
They have a sticky trap over the main doorway from lobby. There's a over and shoot. We got the soldier Bobby right now, just trying to look for something to happen. Sniper's actually sitting on the point. Blue sniper is what is his name? Stones. Stones is sitting there, moving back out to shoot.
Oh wow!
Engineer up on his.
The spy and the Solly just went down as well. Redman takes out double-barreled shotgun, so they have lost their engineer, but that's not a big drop for 7-year dungeon. This just means they don't have a dispenser to wait in lobby for. They find Feint though. He was going to go for yet another stab on the medic, and it looks like 7 slipped over to Kritzkrieg.
I think this is a good call. You know, you just got their medic too. You need to take a situation here. Now your play of.
They're going in. They're going in right now. They're gonna pop it.
Oh, no one yet.
Oh, Heartstrings. He's gonna give it to Battle Bull. He's gonna try and clean it up right now.
Heavy got switched over to the crits there. They just used it to pick off the medic, but Couches is in trouble here.
We
got people on the back end. They do defend with the heavy pyro. Engineer in the front here. He's their last chance. If he can get on the point, no, he ends up going.
No, he gets killed. That was it. And Couches pulls out like completely alone. He goes down as well. Oh wow, but that teleporter is gonna put them in such a better position though, because they can actually get people back onto the attack fronts.
Where's their teleporter?
Looks like it's upstairs in the attic. No, it's actually in the garage. Sorry.
Ah, that's where they're all coming from. Yes. I don't see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So they're finally reinforcing here. This puts them in a bad spot to defend, though. They're half and half on each side for the third point here. If they were able to contest the second point, which they weren't, everyone was up there. We got a soldier sitting for a trap, a heavy pyro.
Tech just picked off the Solly. Link finds the Link finds the spy, and let's see here.
Soldier wants this medic so bad. Oh, he jumps. Oh, he gets it anyway.
He gets
taking out Red Room again. And Couch is still up and running. He should be up in Uber pretty soon. Getting hit by the heavy, but I think he's going to be just fine. Instead,
they've wiped.
Stone's also getting cleaned up by Tech DT. That was like a half team wipe there. They can push back through garage or something and try and go on the offensive again with an Uber. What do you think?
Honestly, they could move in with they go with the Uber, but oh wow, Tech's going crazy, just popping Fox. He got Fox. He got Redman. He got Redman. This is They can't get to the point right now, but, well, actually, no, they're going to have to sack the point. Pete's going to have to get out of there. He's going to get saved. This is a matter of, they got to shut off the lobby a little bit and start playing for real. But they're getting all these crazy good picks so far, and I just don't understand what the hell EBM is losing here. I guess that momentum really does matter.
Losing your NG, your soldier, your spy like that, those are really good, you know...
Oh, and they got Uber, too!
Yeah, they have Uber. They're going through. They're flashing...
Red Room got picked off! Oh, this is it. This Fox moves on to the point.
2 times. There's not enough reinforcements here, man. A heavy finally comes forward, but the Dome Man... Oh, he's sitting in the back, so is the Pyro heavy soldier, and there's the point.
Yeah, that's it. That was...
Soldier, sitting in the back, pulling things back in for them. Real good.
Again, that was all Couch's life insurance saving this game. So far, the Allstate "you are in good hands" policy is going to Couch's for keeping his Uber and staying alive and just using that against him. He might not be winning the Uber advantage, but he is winning in the percentage of staying alive and keeping the actual charge.
And it looks like our demo man, Adidas shoe runner of the day is Arch, as he has the better rollout here towards the front. The Sentry gun does get put down, sponsored of course by Manco Tech Labs. Manco Tech Labs, doing good for doing you.
See, once again, Couch is actually ahead with the charge. He's got 80% versus 72%. Rudrup is being a little skittish right now. I bet he's turning around a lot more, mostly due to spies, scouts, soldiers, and everything else trying to kill him.
Yep, he's only at 90. If they push through as soon as they get Uber, they'll have a small window of opportunity, but nope, that window of opportunity
that just faded out.
Yeah.
Oh god, Fox actually baited out the sticky trap though. Good play by him, and Battle Bull's gonna go down. Oh no, he gets saved because Couches gave Battle Bull the life insurance policy. This Canadian healthcare is so good. It's all free. And this is just a slugfest now. The Demo Man goes down, the other Demo Man, he's going down. Oh, actually, no, the other Demo Man stays up. And it's only Fate!
From Arch there. He got like a quadra kill there. That's a whole wipe for 7 years there. Yeah, keeping your own Demo Man alive and like these huge man-on-man engagements wins you out because you have that huge AoE effect. And losing out Heartstrings there, which 7 years likes to run them really far forward, really hurts them this time. Fan of Angels, again,
oh my god! Fate just got another med pick!
Wow.
Oh my god! That was ridiculous! He waited for that!
What does that have to do with healthcare?
The fact that Fate obviously invalidates policies! All policies are invalidated!
He's been so consistent, I would consider him an act of God.
No, he's not an. Yeah, maybe. Chin scratch. Good question. Act of God. Yeah, I swear to God, it wasn't me. It was the spy. My car is totaled because of a spy. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
7 years switching over to quick fix now.
Oh, they're really playing for keeps. Mostly because they're down and out in their base, but that's still. Oh wow, Heartstrings just got nailed by a sticky trap at the front door, and EVM's underneath. They pick off. They're doing so much damage here, but they're having trouble pushing into the lobby.
Well, Tech DT is totally useless right now. He's up in the top area while everyone else is below. Not able to do anything right now.
Tech's dead.
EVM pushing below. I really like this. The spy's there. They should have seen him.
Fate! Oh my god, he tried to do it again! They got it though.
Totally out of position here. They have to all fall back or they're going to rush for it. Medic using his quick fix in the back here. Heavy and Demo on the backside. Really
oh my god! Battle Bull! Holy shit! He just cleared the plate!
Yeah, he just did perfect focus fire there. I think this should be enough for 7 years to recap here.
They're gonna go for third! They're gonna go for mid, they've got the time! Oh, and a great pill!
There's a scout. Okay, Battle Bull cleans up the scout in the back end. But they need the second point first, man. They can't go all the way for third yet.
If you leave your scout and your Sully on there, and you just kind of push in through the main doorway, but Couch is getting picked up right now. They've got to try and get that. Oh, they don't have enough peep. Wait, maybe. Oh! Clutch!
So if he goes down, both the Demo and the Medic and the Engineer go down.
Couches is yet still. No, he's dead now. Finally, it took him a while.
Oh, I thought he got down before. I guess he just went off my screen.
He actually got out of the way. But okay, most of 7 years actually dead right now. But they bought themselves plenty of time by capturing that point. They knew that was the case. Maybe a bit of overextending, but still.
I don't know, man. It's 9 on 6 right now. Only now getting Couches back up here. Everyone has to storm the point.
Nope, they got it.
2-2.
Nature 2-2. Good game, though.
It's just a little bit too aggressive from 7 years. 2-2 overall, 8 minutes remaining.
Oh boy, this is actually coming down to the wire for this, though. Isn't it? Isn't it best of? Is it best of 4? Like first to 4 or first to 3 on this map? I can't remember. I think it's 4.
It's first to 4. Well, actually, in 5 CP you play.
It's first to 5.
They're only playing one half
right.
For each map.
Right.
So it should just be first to 4. Link User being the first blood this time. EBM once again taking a pick on the Tech DT and almost no pick classes up right now. Spy comes in, he gets Heartstrings. He wanted the Medic, but he gets Heartstrings.
Stones basically just like took the entire team on his shoulders and said, "Don't worry, guys. I carry carts for a living," and just picked every major class that they needed to die. And they're going to move in here with a free Uber. Even though Couches has stayed alive, Battle Bull has nothing to show for it. Him and Couches are the only ones alive. Oh wow, and Couches gets picked off.
Yeah, they just got demolished. They got stuck in that corner, and that is just not a good place to be. They're not even capping.
This is going to be a
push right into the middle. They're going to put the Engineer, the Sniper, and the Pyro on the backside. They're going to pop in with this Uber. They want this point right now. This is absolutely what you got to do right here. You have to play the aggressive style. Scout is the only one here. Spy getting flashed. Oh, heavy. You can do it.
That actually wasted the Uber.
That was a waste. Man, that was just not... You should have like made sure you were popping into somebody. If they had held on to that, nothing forced them, really.
Wow, Tech is... Oh, there you go. They played it, they went really aggressive and they tried to basically do 7-year dungeon style, but the problem is they still needed to finish their plate. They took a little too much time. They could have just taken the lobby and waited for that point to be capped and then pushed in, but they decided to, what is it? I guess they decided to run before they could walk?
They didn't even have to pop in. Like, they didn't have to... The first time they started popping, there was no danger to them. They could have had a few more seconds to that Uber. They unfortunately was Ubering the spy for a second there, which really cost you. You don't want to spend any time Ubering somebody who's not doing work for you.
Well, when you no, they Ubered Feint. They Ubered the 7-year dungeon spy. So
yeah, they Ubered the enemy spy. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
And in fact, speaking of Feint, he's right here waiting for this quick fix. He does get it.
Oh my god!
It's Red Run and Stones. That should secure.
They popped with nothing to show for it. But then again, the entire team is dead.
It's gonna be a double stab there. Medic overextending a little bit with his demo, but instead Heartstring does clean up Arch there, so yeah. Definitely worth it. And now we're down to a 4-on-9 engagement. If we can get everyone up here, we got the spy way in the back end, watching everyone roll out here. He wants the medic again. Will he get him? Oh, he does. That's a double stab in a row right there for onto Red Rum there. So Feint just carrying his team right now. He's
literally just turning he's turning Gully Wash into a pain in the ass to kill spies, and that's another full wipe of EBM. They're just starting to fall in piecemeal, and it's really starting to cost them. Like, this is actually really starting to mess with them, because those respawns are becoming murderous. This is the problem. They had longer respawns, and they didn't respect those respawns, and now it is actually affecting their playstyle to the point where they're unable to get the right people out and field a good team with positioning. And they're paying for it.
A team with crappy positioning, and the spy took full advantage of it. He was just like, they weren't ready for him to be ready to be spawn camping them.
No.
Because 7 years just rolls that way. They just make sure they can take every possible positional advantage they can, and as many times as they can. Heartstring overextending a little bit there. It's now a 6-on-9 engagement, so EBM getting a little bit back some of this momentum. There's a scout on the back end, looking for the enemy scout though, so it's a scouty scout fight. He actually ends up losing it, so Link user stopping the bleeding a little bit. But my goodness, it is now a 4-on-9. Couches needs to pop. Is forced.
Yeah, he popped. He popped. He knew they were like. He did a pretty good job of keeping this going, though. Oh god, Battle Bull's gonna fall down the hole. Oh no, Couches jumps the spy! He heals the enemy spy and jumps him.
Oh wow.
He's like, nice nut. Hey, he's like, dude, you ever hear of Jordans before? They give you like 20 inches on your jump height, bro.
Yeah, Air 23s, or whatever they're called.
Too good. That's all it was. Too good.
That play sponsored by Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, just do it.
Too good. Right there.
Too good.
Ex-Quake player and a big pain in the ass and fan of Dota. But this is it though. This is a big back and forth right now going on, and Couch is gonna have to pull out. Oh god, it's the spy again. He realizes the spy. He backs up. Oh, they're on the last point. They have no gun. The engineer died out too, so this is gonna be one of those we're gonna have to hold. All we've got is a scout and a spy. I mean, granted, I'd love to have Feint on my side if this happens.
Losing Battle Bull, I think that's the game. You lose Battle Bull like that, there's
only 3 people up.
4 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
There, and he's really great, but the medic can't connect with anybody quite yet. Okay, they finally swarm. They put the heavy in the back end. Heavy does tons of damage. They finally cap it. EBM,
yeah. 3-2.
Not taking shit from 7 years, essentially. 7 years wanting to push things down, wanting to do things fast. EBM made a very nice slow push in the end there, I think. It was way back and forth for a while, but
it went coast to coast.
It
went coast to coast, which was
that's a cool phrase. I like that.
Yeah,
coast to coast.
It goes from their spawn to your spawn, but then back to their spawn again. So it's coast to coast.
That's
they got frequent flyer miles. Thank you. Wow, Couches gets picked off by a sniper shot, and Battle Bull's like, okay, that's it. Now you've pissed me off. I think he's gonna try and take this heavy with no med. He's just giving them charge!
I feel like they feel like the game's over. I don't think that they feel like they have enough time with 3 minutes left. And they're giving all the momentum to EBM right now. If EBM wins right here, it is 100% over. So I'm kind of a little bit angry at 7 years for like sandbagging a little bit like this. I think they didn't take that engagement as seriously as they could have.
Well, you lost Couches, so it was kind of one of those we're going to have to pull back regardless.
Right.
And Couches had to flip over to Quick Fix, and they still got a full charge too. So despite the fact that their med's been picked a jillion times, they're still staying into it. Like, I give EBM some credit. I would be a little bit more pissed off. Couches still alive. Oh wow, they keep him alive too.
EBM, like, you know, they just pushed better, I think.
They do.
7 years, as you said, really good at getting that forward momentum and really good at rolling over when they have huge advantages. But EBM has taken every little small advantage and made it work for them.
They've been making mental errors though. Some mental errors, like the Uber into spot, like Uber without actually having, you know, a need to pop Uber like at all. So
Right.
it's just 7 years making mistakes. It's like both teams are making mistakes, but EBM is making errors and managing to get away with them because 7 years not capitalizing as much.
Yeah, I would say they're not punishing them as much, and also, even though 7 years actually, I think has made less mistakes so far.
They have. It's just they made ones that are bigger.
Right. It's such a strange.
Oh!
This is a pretty big one. Oh, is there a back cap going on?
No, they lost it. All of EBM is dead. In one giant push with Uber, they flew onto the point, but they had, for some reason, they lost it. Now Stones is down. Link User and Feint are gonna have to go for the spawn a little bit. Start trying to pick.
And, 80 seconds remaining, 75. I'm not sure there's enough time here, but if they can literally push onto every point right now, they could send it back to evens. It looks like there will be a defense here though, so I'm not sure. I think this is EBM's game. 60 seconds remain at the moment. Soldier bombs in, he gets the demo, not able to get the medic unfortunately.
I don't know.
Oh, look at that cleanup there. Pyro on the one flank, demo man spam, and yep, that's EBM, and I have to go yell at them for not sitting on the yeah.
It's okay.
It was EBM's game.
Yeah, we could guess by that. It was EBM's game, but still a good game so far for the first round. We've got what, possibly 2 more to go.
Possibly 2 more. EBM takes the first round out there. 7 years. They need to win out here on process.
Well, we saw them playing process, so they probably wanna get serious on this one. So 7 year will probably be looking forward to this.
Yep. So process. I think it suits their style a little bit better than Gullywash does. They were good at playing the clock though. Like 7 years, once they were ahead, they were good at defending and making costly attacks come out from EBM. So I think if 7 years, if they can just take the advantage, they can hold it. They just can't throw it away like they did last game. Really, that was 7 years games to lose, I think.
I don't know. Like I said, they made some rather big errors mentally, and that did cost them. But EBM was making more like miniature mistakes, and I felt like they had the momentum for a little bit, but somewhere along the lines they just kind of lost it. Like I don't know if I don't want to say they got bored, but it felt like they just kind of like, meh.
Well, I think they
shrugged.
Like their best attack against last, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, and then they were
took
confused.
The wind out of their sails a bit.
Yeah. And it's coming back after that. Now, granted, they should be giving Feint like an unusual for that performance that he pulled off.
Huge performance. Feint was like probably the best on 7 years, but definitely the best for them was Archangel with that steel cap. With that, he bombed on the medic so many times, and oftentimes got him. Not as many as 7 years would get, but still, you have to make those picks happen. If you're playing from a medic kill deficit like that, then you really have to make every pick the best one you can make it.
Right. Well, okay, now we get to explain, though. I found out that, and this is why Pete has hashtag for Mambo. Momvale, aka one of the demo men of UGC, got hit by a car.
No way.
Yeah, he got hit by a car. And,
wow, when did that happen?
I don't know, I guess about a week or 2 ago, and that's why he's kind of been missing games, and he's now looking for a new team, and he's going down to silver because he's not sure about his consistency.
So yeah, he's a team leader for 7 years, I believe.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, Mambo got hit by a car. So I think he might have been longboarding. That was, they say, the argument, but Anyway, so that's the hashtag for Mambo, and also why you were seeing a lot of hashtags lately like RIP Mambo or what have you.
I thought they were making fun of the Murbo thing.
Nah, probably not. I thought that was... I don't think people would joke around about saying crazy stuff like that, but then again, this is UGC, so they do random stuff.
Yeah, they do really random stuff. Like the Murbo thing. Let's talk about the Murbo thing.
If you want to.
Did you hear about this?
Not at all.
You don't know anything?
Not a thing.
Okay, so this guy had this team in Steel called Murbo's Magic, and he was the team leader. He would constantly make reference to the fact that he was kind of sick and
oh, that guy. That guy. Yeah, I heard part of that.
He gives items to all of his teammates and everything, and says, "quote I'm going to be euthanized in the next 2 days because my mom took it," or whatever. Apparently, he didn't like his mom very much, or something like that. And of course, you can't euthanize people in America. It's like illegal, essentially.
I don't know. What
out.
about Canada? Do any of our Canadian
about...
viewers want to give us an answer on the euthanasia in Canada?
Euthanasia in Canada. Sounds like a punk song.
It sounds like something that Family Guy would sing.
Yeah. But yeah, the Murbo thing, everyone was like, people are mad at him. He's totally banned from UGC, and who fakes their own death? Like, honestly.
Celebrities.
Who fakes their own death?
Pauly Shore.
Celebrities? Did Pauly Shore fake his own death?
Pauly Shore faked his own death.
No way. I don't believe you.
He faked his own death.
That's crazy.
Well, he's Pauly Shore. He is crazy.
Good point.
I mean, if you've ever watched Pauly Shore, it's like he was really kind of big in the 90s, but then that was it.
Right, but the 90s were stupid. Like, the 90s are like the new 80s, man. Everything awful and terrible that you can think of happened in the 90s.
No, there's some good stuff in the 90s, mostly the golden age of video games.
Okay. Fair enough. I guess Bill Clinton was pretty cool, too.
Yeah, Bill Clinton was okay. Gaming in the Clinton years, that's some fun stuff to watch, actually, and look at.
Yeah,
if you ever have some time.
He has such a long intro, though.
Yeah,
like,
some.
I hate it when like, you know, video game reviewers have like a huge, long, like.
I think. Is 7 Years just gonna quit now? I hope not.
They're all ready. They're waiting on EBM.
Okay.
They have all their players up in here. They're just waiting on EBM.
Okay.
Who are they missing? They are missing their spy. So they're missing whatever his name was.
He's on his way. Kuza. It's called
Kuza.
That feels like one of those bad Japanese animes. There you go, EVM. There you go, Kuza. Or
this player name brought to you by Funimation. Funimation bringing you the best in Japanese animation since 1991.
Including little girls with wearing panties and jet engines.
And DBZ, can't forget DBZ, the best anime ever made all time, indisputable. We're not talking about it.
Oh, you don't want to talk about Hellsing being the best anime ever?
No, I don't. I don't want to hear any of that.
You don't want to hear
about how awesome macho men are who have power levels and blow up stuff in the Ginyu Force.
Who are no longer they're no longer together.
Well, no, DBZ's together. They still make episodes.
No. Oh, actually, hey, we're starting.
I know Ginyu is done for, but we'll see if they actually come back. I think they're gonna play the WWE like Punisher role and come back for the next season because there's money. Anyways, demo men go both off to the side, but once again, it actually turns out to be Arch with a faster rollout. Scout and Soldier right on the top. Soldier does a double bomb, looking for the sniper, not able to get anybody. Unfortunately, Fan of Angels not able to make the pick happen. They're still pushing forward though. Demo and Heavy get a good position. We got a mini sentry on the roof here, which is really good for EVM up here. Losing out Pete unfortunately and Arch, which probably means this pushes over. A spy is there to disrupt things, so the pyro comes up and cleans up.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still like a 4-on-4 engagement, 4-on-5 engagement. Scout fighting with the Soldier ends up losing out, and instead the Engineer goes out. It's a 4-on-3 now.
7 Years trying to stay up.
Should be coming up for 7 Years, so I think they've got this. But it will. Soldier bombs forward immediately, forces out a pop. Now the over advantage comes out for Red Rum. If he wants to, he can go with the Pyro or the Demo Man or something as soon as they come back in here. But I mean, 7 Years isn't gonna have the point yet.
Oh wow, Couches actually gets picked off.
What do you think?
Couches got picked off. I was hitting the wrong button for a second there. Haha. Here comes the Uber though. Geek's gonna have to pull back. Battlebull's gonna have to come around to play distraction, but he's gonna get picked off as well. Geek turned around at the exact perfect second to see Battlebull get blown up.
Yeah. The important thing is that you got Couches, and they didn't get the midpoint, so there's no force back cap here.
Right.
So basically, perfect counterattack from EVM out there. I was really impressed with that. Both teams they were really even during that mid fight. Like they were all within 1 or 2 picks of each other every time.
Oh my God, Feint, how are you so good?
Getting out stones that time from the flag room, and that'll open up the area for the. Nope, that won't open up the area for the Scout here. He still thinks like sleeking around back here.
Yeah, he is, and he's managing to evade people. He's doing a really good job of it. He gets picked off now because of commentator's curse, but go fig.
He was distracting well enough to at least let Couch build up a little bit here. It's not gonna be enough though. Red Run has like a huge 60% advantage over Couches here. They can go if they want to.
Tech is watching on the main door though. He is going to wait for the medic to come out, and he's gonna go for a max shot. No, Is he?
Mm.
Is he crazy?
There's
Oh.
sniper on sniper now. A spy coming in
goodness.
to annoy him as well.
And somehow, why are they waiting?
He's out.
What are they waiting for? This is they're giving their team an disadvantage by doing this. Maybe they weren't sure.
Yeah, process is a very hard map. Also, they keep worrying about feint. They ended up picking him off, but it's only because the heavy was swiveling around like a madman looking for him.
Yeah,
so
because
I think they're really worried about picks, and they're respecting 7 years out here.
I'm kind of surprised that feint isn't running Cloak and Dagger. Oh, force pop by the Sully. That was what they were waiting for, was the force pop. Now with nothing to show for it, it's really going to be a matter of couches going in there, and they send in their demo man, and
he doesn't get anything, unfortunately.
Yeah,
and,
Fiskets sees nothing out of it.
They instead pop 2, and in fact, flashing on a few people. Demo man up here, 7 years, I think, trying to defend. Nope. Spy takes out Battle Bull, and Demo man's trying to run down the medic along with the spy. Medic really late. Oh, it's not really that late. It's 116 right now. But that should be the second point out here for EBM. Assuming these pick classes don't get this heavy. Ah, never mind.
Oh my goodness, they are doing so well. All of their pick classes managed to actually stop the entire push. Tech popped the demo man. No, he popped the heavy, and then that was like the complete push was like stopped.
And again, another Kuza getting out heartstrings. So these spies, they're running unchecked. The Pyros, I think, need to do just a better job of playing on the core. You need to stop worrying so much about the flanks. Whoever can shut down the enemy spy at this point is going to win the game.
Granted, I don't think the Pyros really have an answer for it. I think they're just going to have to roll and just hope that people are spy checking a little bit better, because you can't rely on a Pyro to actually save you a lot. Because when a good spy is around in a game, it really makes things difficult, because you can't really, not be a little bit more paranoid, and it really does. The paranoia itself will slow you down. Now, granted, right now, Couches actually has an advantage on their Uber, so if they can get feint to tell them the actual Uber charge amount, they can push in with this and probably do enough damage to pick the Met. Oh wow, Heartstrings did a lobbing pill and took out Pete!
Yeah, that's pretty huge. So that means they have to back off. But they still have the sniper for to turn up here. Oh, not able to get the sightline they want. Soldier tries to bomb in with the Pyro. Just a little bit too much pressure, and they're going to end up losing both of them, I think. Oh, Pyro picks up the health pack. They pop in here, and Red Rum not forced to pop yet. A nice little back out from EBM. And they don't have the midpoint yet, so fight's not over, folks. Instead, they're going to take out Heartstrings there. Here comes their counter pop with their own demo man, forcing 7 years back. So overall, a big engagement with much ado about nothing. Soldier's going to try and do a little... Boy, that was a really silly bomb by Fisket there. Probably didn't really need to do that. Where's Bobby? Is that actually Bobby?
I think so. Yeah, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's something.
Cosmetics. I think it's a replacement. But Bobby did fine last round, I thought.
Well, Fiskets actually is on their roster, so I think they're both running with different. Well, somebody was running with a ringer. Well, they're running with AG as a ringer right now, and Bobby was probably a ringer as well.
No,
what good turn.
Bobby's a 7 years regular. He's one of their core members.
Okay.
AG, again, fan of Angels, overextending a little bit, ran right into the engineer, and that's the worst thing you can do when you're a soldier, is run right into the engineer, and wow, actually clean up on the medic and heavy. The demo man's still up here capping. If he can actually cap it, it might actually be worth it. Scout in the back, trying to kill the engineer, not able to. Look at this defense. At the very last second, they hold it off. They have to worry about a spy back cap, though, right now. They really need to put, like, a scout or an engineer. 7 years does, but they can take the midpoint, assuming they can defend the back end.
They have Link User on the back end right now, kind of guarding for it, but he's going to go ahead and push up with everybody else right now and try to get that ×4 cap, just to get the max speed.
Turns out to be the right decision because the spy wasn't there, but I don't think they knew that at the time.
Maybe I don't know, it could have been. They could have probably saw that the spy was down. Keep in mind, the communication for a lot of gold teams is really high end. And they get really good for their comms. So, let's see here. Heartstrings is going to have to hold down that main door. They're going to have to send the flank through the computer room, which would be off to the right. And let's see here. Oh, wow. Heartstrings, pull back, dude. Watch out for those pills. He is a pharmacist.
Oof. You're just full of them tonight, aren't you?
Oh, dude, I use this language all the time.
Well, be careful, man. There are kids watching this.
He's a pharmacist. He drops pills. EBM peek and he picked off. Oh, and Link User's got a free pick on the Met as well, and EBM is losing out on 4th point. Just too much pressure coming off of 7-year dungeon with a ×3. If they have this much speed and rate, they should just move in for the final point right now.
Agreed, but the soldier comes in, tries to have other matters. Nope, not it. Oh, cleans up by the heavy. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
The scout.
Yeah, the scout picks off the Med, but...
Yeah.
even then, there's a question of they have a gun up? It's a little mini sentry gun, but still.
Is it up in the rafters? I don't see
No, it's down. It's down below by the spawn door. And actually, no, it's it's behind the point, but still clever.
Point, yes.
Yeah, clever.
Losing couches though stops all push at this point, I think, because you really need an Uber. I can't think of any way you can push in without like 3 or 4 picks ahead of time. And they do get one of them back on the arch over there. Kuza going down as well. Velocity falling. Oh, kidding out Fox as well with a crit shot. So stopping EBM's counter push out here immediately, but not able to get the medic because of course he pushed safely. That's what you get to do when you counter push. He's at about 80%. Couch is only 50. So I think when it's all said and done, this Uber advantage is going to go to waste unless they get one more good hurrah push out here.
Right.
Red Rum back up, and everyone's here at 9. They want to go again.
They're going to go out now. They're going to go out right now and try to get the right picks. Tech getting picked out.
Too. Oh, that heavy got thrown around, thrown into the medic.
Oh!
Did he get him?
Yeah, he did. 7 years actually just got picked off. Link user's going to have to pick the demo. Come on. Oh, wow, he actually has to get out.
Count for that. That was just incredible. Pete literally surfed across the entire map, and what must be the play of the night, for sure.
And I didn't catch most of it outside of the aftermath, mostly. But still.
Crazy. He flew like max velocity across the area while spun up as a heavy, and then shot down couches because he landed right in front of him.
Well,
no
that'll
idea
happen.
He planned it that way.
I don't think Couches saw that coming. That's one of those random things in TF2 that's always going to occur. P.S. Stones is dead again.
Says, nice shot.
Oh, wow. It's Tech shot the freaking spy in the head! He's gonna hold on. He's on the crates right now, watching down main, doing his damnedest, and he's gonna go in from behind. He's gonna try and pull off a max play again.
Yeah, he loves these max plays. He loves just moving real forward, trying to catch them out of position. But the problem is you got to practice those angles. You can't just like go out and do it and expect it. You have to spend just as much time as you would normally sniping, practicing these weird angled shots. And
great
it's hard.
shots. Yeah, great shots though. Red Rum is by himself. He's kind of hanging out in the flank side. They're gonna charge through main though with a full Uber. Unfortunately, waited too long because Couches still has their Uber, so he's gonna pop after that, and they gotta pull back.
They did get the demo men though, so if they can survive this push, they will be up and fighting.
Oh wow! I saw that.
What a snipe!
I saw it.
Stones. Huge snipe.
But they're gonna. Oh wow! He gets another one.
Wow.
Jeez, Stones.
Saving the round right now.
Heartstrings. What the hell are you doing?
It's like 6 on 7 right now. They do get the point. I think they'll have time to rebuild. Red Drum's gonna have a huge advantage though. He's gonna be
Heartstrings is down to really like hurt though, so he's actually helping Couches build Uber by damaging himself and just rolling with it.
Yeah, that's what you need to do until you can get your scout up with you, then you can run a Boston Bastard. But
Boston Bastard?
Mm-hmm.
Or Basher?
No, Bastard. Because
Why?
the scout has he has like 8 kids. I mean, there's no one. I don't care who you are. There's no one woman who can do all of that.
I don't know. Have you ever seen an Italian Catholic family? My mom's side of the family is Italian. Trust me, I know. I have a lot of cousins.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I have 8.
Nice. This is a good switch from Couches over to Quick Fix here. They needed it because they knew Red Rum was going to push in, and look at the dividends it pays off. It's now 6 on 3 right now.
They got a free cap. They got a free cap.
Well, they don't have a free cap. But it's going to be hard. The spawns are way.
Fate's causing way too much mayhem in that backfield. He's going to get the gun and he's going to cap it. They had a free cap.
Right there.
They had a free cap on that.
18 minutes remaining. 7 year. Well, it was the Quick Fix blade. They were not prepared for the Quick Fix, and that wins them out the round.
Yeah, well, Couches wasn't prepared for a flying heavy either, so let's just say this is the unprepared bowl. This is more entertaining than probably finals at the moment anyway.
I need the STV right now to catch that flying heavy. My God, that was incredible.
That's got to be a highlight somewhere in some TF TV or something. Oh wow, I didn't know you could run up the rock and do that.
For goodness
Oh
sakes.
my. Tech gets picked off by Stones. Stones, these assassin classes have been putting in so much work on this map right now. It is absurd. Pete,
look at this invasion by EBM right now. They have a demo man in the back lines, a heavy in the back lines. They just rocked 7 years space right there.
Oh yeah,
little pick on this. on the
7
couches, and
yeah,
it's a really safe fish.
And they have a free Uber on the point as well, so they're gonna get 4th without having to contest. If they don't pop Uber on this point, then they get to walk right in on the last one. But Red Rum goes down because Tech just no-scoped him.
Yeah, well, he body shot him actually.
Well, I saw a body shot and then a quick snapshot as well, like not an actual. Oh god! And then Couches goes down with a 22-second respawn.
Ouch.
Oh my god, that's like waiting for a YouTube ad. Oh Christ!
Longer, buddy.
No ad block!
So, well, he'll be back up pretty soon. Red Rum will be about like he's not building well.
No.
You know, he keeps dying a lot. You know, these classes are really good, and playing medic at a level like this is just really, really high. But Red Rum, he keeps being the momentum stopper for EBM so far. Now he's building it back up.
He flipped over to Kritzkrieg though, so he knows what they're gonna have to do to get in there. And I think they're expecting the quick fix play, and they're right because Couches is running quick fix versus Kritzkrieg. This is not gonna save them. This is actually gonna be. This is a bad call. But they have nothing.
But Demo Man against this, there's nothing to stop it. Like because the crit sticky will kill any overhealed class essentially.
Well, it's half overhealed.
Yeah,
it's half overhealed as well, so that doesn't even save them. Like it doesn't matter. They're gonna push in right now. They've got 2 picks.
I want the D as well, and so they're just like, okay, it's time to go. Looking for the medic. Oh, gets the pyro. Doesn't quite get the medic because he got delinked from his medic.
Oh my God, Couches! How did you stay alive?
He ran around the backside, but I think there's just too
many. Yeah, it's too many.
What a great recap there from EBM. That only took them 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah, 2 minutes. I give them credit though. They kind of used 7-year dungeon strat against them. The constant pressuring of the medic and just keeping on the point and actually abusing some of the aggression themselves by letting 7-year kind of fall into it. But 7-year is such a momentum team right now that I feel like, oh wow, Link user's gonna get a free kill on the demo man. Fox gets heartstrings. Both teams' demos are dead.
Oh, Couches are down too. He got picked off by the scout. And there's the heavy going to the spy as well. These pick classes, nobody's controlling them well, and they're just controlling the entire pace of this match right now.
Yeah, but EBM actually has to back off. They've lost mid. They don't have a lot to show for it. Their heavy is down. Kuza's down. Time's 3 on the point right now. Geek's got a free kill on the sniper, basically. He's like, dude, I have pimples and all that stuff, and I can't find a girlfriend unless I go on e-dating, but dude, I can rock your ass tonight.
Oh, bro, respects, man.
Respect.
Put up some respects. Just because he has pimples, he can get all the girls he wants to because he's about to take 3rd place in gold, my friend. He is like this close. All they have to do is take 1 more game. There's like 15 minutes remaining. They have to win 1 more round. That's just like 2 more points for them. They hold out, and then they're gold 3rd place champions.
Tech just literally took on everybody, and he survived. He had 2 HP left, and he shot the spy, he shot the scout, and the engineer. Red Rum getting picked out once again by Fiskit. I want the D taking out everybody else, and EBM loses everybody to this point.
Yeah, the reinforcements come in. EBM overextends once again. This should be the flanking classes going up real early, especially the scout here. Soldier, instead of like capping, he's just gonna go aggressive and try and hold the front here. I think that'll be enough. Couches has a super uber advantage right now, man.
He has a Kritzkrieg. He pops it right on opening of the door.
Right on opening. With
he picks everybody.
They're controlling everything. There's no one here. They get the engineer. They're busting everyone in. And that Kritzkrieg might have been a little bit too soon because everyone hid. And now we're looking at 4 on 7 right now. 4 on 5.
Oh no, this is bad. They gotta get back. They gotta fall out. They gotta fall out of this right now. They gotta do it quick. They popped it, and their demo man wasn't there to seal the deal. They just had to run over with Battle Bull and assume that it was going to work. However, oh my God, does the medic know Fate is there? Oh yeah, he does. He saves it. Times 2 on the point. They're gonna cap. Yeah, Battle Bull's gonna pick the heavy, I think. Oh, Pete. And Battle Bull gets killed. He got sniped out because, oh wow, Heartstrings is trying to air pipe a guy who is rocket jumping. Oh my God.
Almost getting them. But so the key thing here is that the picks didn't work out this time for 7 years. They got the sniper, they got the spy, and then I think their cores are.
There's an Uber on point now too, but it looks like Couch is gonna try and get away with it. Fox trying to rush him, but he realizes he can't pick. And oh, but they get Red Rum again, and Link user just goes MVP baby, and Tech picks out Fox, and that's another drop for EBM.
That's huge. So like once again, we're running back the other way. This has just been really back and forth. 1-1 remaining. 12:48 left on the clock. It's still anyone's game at this point. But if Couches can go, oh, he's forced to pop.
Couches was forced to pop, and he flipped back over to Uber. But even then, they're just getting a piecemeal picks of these teams, and it's totally ruining their respawn time. Some people with 20 seconds, 9 seconds to go on most of the team right now, they're going to just cap and say, hang on, we've got Uber advantage, let's build, we can do this, calm down, and just go for it.
Most importantly, they need to get the rest of their team up here with them. You can't push into last with just half your team like 7 years just tried to do a second ago.
I give them credit for being ballsy, though. I do. And now Couches is still building an advantage. He's getting up to 50 to 20% ahead of Red Rum right now.
Was Red Rum even building?
He is. He's building on his Sully, but he's not like, yeah, he's not super. He's not trying to actually like, you know, Boston Basher it.
Yeah, and this will be a good like 20% advantage for them if Couches is ready to go right now, which it looks like they are. They could run down with a Pyro or a Heavy or a Demo Man. Any choice of their matter come from an area they're not ready for. They don't know they're in lobby. They're hiding in lobby.
No, they have no idea. They're gonna rush in. They're gonna go the wrong way.
They're totally flanked, and this could be it. This could be 7 years game to take. There's a level 2 though. That's gonna be so hard to take care of. The sticks go down.
Pipes.
Get him. Okay, so it took all of the sentry gun to do it, but they still don't have any bodies on the point. They're set in a weird situation. Finally, the soldier goes forward, forces other people back into the point. Where's the heavy? Where's the demo?
Oh, Heartstrings! Heartstrings is on the point by himself! He's gonna get it! Oh my god! He went upstairs, kills the gun, hides out, sets stickies, and still manages to cap the point at the end by blowing up the heavy, and everybody gets off the point. EVM was not paying attention until the last possible second. That is a play.
Point there by 7 years. Huge play for them. 2-1 now. This could be what they need to get back in the game. 10-minute defense. Do you think they can do it, or do you think EBM can respond in kind with another 2-2 place?
Ooh, with a 2-minute push, I don't know. This is all going to depend on the mid-fight push. Right now, it looks like 7 years has kind of figured out their trick, but that means they have a really long road to go. Oh, and Couches manages to land on the sandwich and save his ass. Perfect surf by Couches.
Nice.
Battlebull's going to pull out.
Lots of people anyway. They back out through the sewers, which is a bit of a weaker back out. Oh, there's a spy there, but he doesn't get anything done.
Link user's too strong.
Like it will be EBM's point, but they can't push this right now. They have to get their numbers back up and going.
Link user is like Visa. He's accepted everywhere when it comes to killing spies.
There is a nice little sentry gun here, stopping his forward progress, fortunately. Using this sentry gun more protectively, I think, could be the key to the rest of this game here. You cannot get kicked out by this scout. And yeah, he gets cleaned up instead, trying to push in against that sentry gun again, which hasn't even moved. Like, they haven't like spent any more metal or anything getting it forward, and they get a free scout pick.
Right now,
bringing the scout right now, they just get on the point, forcing the demo man to stay back. They get a nice little counter cap here with the heavy or counter push. It stops. Battlebull gets a ton of picks out here in a soldier follow up as well. This forward sentry gun though, it's like they're not accounting enough for it.
Oh shit!
Getting lots of good area control.
Battlebull just suffered the biggest problem with heavies. He ran out of ammo. Him and Couches get picked. There's only 3 up. Geek is behind. Him and Link user catch the medic and pick him off. He's got no HP. He tried to just kill everyone. And then Feint goes down. There's only 3 people up. They have to get onto that point to try and defend it.
Bro, that's huge. That is huge. You only had 3 people up. You were almost certainly guaranteed to lose the point, and now all of a sudden, there's no heals. There's no way to guarantee you're going to be able to push through with full force. And yeah, Soldier comes back up, defends it off. All thanks to Geek, all thanks to Link user. Just staying in the back end, coming where they weren't expecting, and just completely swarming. 7 years is just so good at swarming over the enemy team.
They made such a good play because they only had 3 people, but everybody knew exactly what they were supposed to do to defend that point. Heartstrings knew he had to set up the stickies. He had to stay alive.
Oh my god, that was perfect. Phantom Angels literally sat behind the wall, waited for Couches to show, and immediately 2-shot assassinated him. That was amazing.
Yeah, he's gonna be laughing about that all the way to the bank. Battlebull just catch the spy out in the middle of nowhere. The cruiser's just like, what the hell? And Battlebull's like, bro, I turn around. I'm not the pub heavy. What the hell is the matter with you? A lot of these teams are
exactly that.
teams are actually looking for the spies again now. Heartstrings again trying to stay and keep the point clear, but I don't think he's gonna have it. He's gonna have to fall back.
Red Rum again playing with fire, pushing forward. He didn't have his Uber, and the pirate. We had the scout in the back end, and instead the soldier just bombed forward and got a nice quick pick on him. Couches again getting lit, but crucially not getting bombed in on. So Like Redrum, he keeps playing so dangerously. I don't get it. He keeps moving forward when he has like 50%. He moves like into a terrible spot which is like usually a big hot zone, and he gets picked most of the time.
Well,
So,
he's putting on the risky. He's putting on the Tom Cruise risky business.
Yeah, he's
and
incredibly risky for a medic. He's not had that many pops at all this game.
He's trying, but the thing is though, is he's trying to keep the pressure on the. He's trying to keep 7 years from actually getting the momentum, and it's actually working to slow them down. I mean, normally if 7 years kind of gets comfortable, it's over. Like, they just start rolling and they just beat you by just using pure DM and communication and mechanics. But so far, it's been Redrum trying to continue to push, but it's the... Okay, here we go with another Uber onto main. Heavy's going to get picked out. Poor Pete, he's going to get canceled on Nickelodeon. That's it for him.
Yeah. And no one will ever watch Nickelodeon again, unfortunately.
Nah. Probably not.
Nah.
As long as they keep playing... Oh, wow. And this is EBM, once again, losing it. Redrum is still alive, but that was a great Uber. And they're already getting back up to the mid-20s. Granted...
Yeah, but they are 40% behind at the moment. So Redrum can do the counter push here. Oh, double kill for Heartstrings there. So this could stop a lot of good stuff. Stone's getting picked out by Battle Bull. So nice little 3K going out for the cores there. That's going to spell... Yeah, and like, look at that. They're not even... They're only 2 people down, but it's going to be the 4th point for 7.
Redrum has a problem, though. He's on Kritzkrieg. He's not on Uber. And here comes another... Here comes the Uber, right? So Battle Bull's got to get picked out, but that's all they're going to get. Oh, wait, never mind. Here we go.
Heartstring, too.
They got Heartstrings as well.
And Tech DT can't get this great sightline anymore because he's dead. Nobody actually went down for EBM, which I think is the best part of that play. So I think it was alright. They're going to have that Kritzkrieg... Oh no, Couches will have his Uber ready to go. They need to force out a pop though. Angels is looking for it right now. We believe in the Angels. Oh, he does it too. Believe in the Angels, man. Forced out the Uber. This Uber is totally wasted. 100%.
But Angels in the Outfit was a Disney movie. It was only so good because of Christopher Lloyd.
Was he in that?
Yeah. He was the chief angel. He was the boss.
Hold on. So it was a New Line Cinema movie, right?
No.
New Line Cinema?
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess not. It was a Disney original.
It was a Disney. It was a Disney.
Okay.
So.
Okay. What about The Rocketeer?
Also a
Disney movie.
Also
right?
a Disney film.
Okay.
Yeah. And the main guy actually never got another part after that.
Oh, that Heavy just taunted. He was like, screw that.
Battle Bull knew. He knew. When you get when you're fat and you can't outrun people, you just kind of go, it happens.
Angels tried another bomb in this time, not able to work it, unfortunately. But he's the only one who's down right now.
He got the D. He got the
not
D.
putting pressure though, and instead Tech DT got the cushion space he needed to get a 2-pick there. Got it on Arch and also Stones. So no big AoE coming out right now. So
Tech got a shot on the medic though. He got a shot, but he didn't do enough damage.
The problem is that your pick classes right now, they need to be going hog wild. They need to be going crazy. If you're EBM, they need to be forcing this pop out right now. Force 7 years to go when they don't want to, but they're not doing that. Instead, the Tech DT is just sitting back and trying to make lackadaisical picks. They set up a trap on the sewer side, but if you're able to trap them by sewer, by that point it's too late. Because Couch is definitely... Well, both teams have their Uber. Did Redrum switch back? No, he's still on crits.
No, he's still on crits. They're gonna charge in here in a second with their demo man, because they know if they go looking... Like, they're gonna have... The key with crits is to actually use your medic and your pop first to pick the med while they're not expecting it. Because you're gonna take into account their lag.
And they're losing the sniper war. They consistently have lost the sniper war for the past few minutes or so. Oh my! Getting out a Fan of Angels as well while he was jumping. Getting Kuza, that's a trip kill for Tech DT up here. Should be enough to go forward. Oh, Kuza's not actually. He's DR'd in the back.
They're gonna force the crits on him now because Link User's coming in off the right side off the flank. He's gonna follow the meta in and watch out for the sniper, and he's gonna find the scout. And nobody's popped yet. And it looks like they're gonna. Oh, the sticks!
Wow.
Oh my god, and there's nobody to heal, and Couch is just sitting there with his dick in his hand going, damn it! Oh, I should have seen that coming!
Link User still doing work. Oh, he gets cleaned up off of. Yeah, they're screwed, man. Only Feign up. I can't believe they didn't catch that. They really needed somebody looking forward, pressuring the sniper, so they knew when the crit came forward.
That was genius, though. That was absolute genius, was to wait for them to all kind of clump up and then just hit it. And that was it.
But surely they knew that what was happening. Like, surely they knew they had a Kritzkrieg and that this is like the worst place they could have been. I'm just surprised they didn't play mind reading games and just pop a little bit early. I think it would have been worth it to pop a little bit early there. And instead we got EBM with this Uber advantage coming down your throats right now. So
yeah, and it's a crits again, so they're going to go right in here with the Demo Man. They're going to find the other Demo Man. Demo's going to get picked off. Pete's got to pull back. He's only got 25 HP.
They're not making enough picks here yet.
No.
7 years Couches is still way up, way defended. They're finally moving down. The Heavy's going to have to move down pretty soon. There's a spy in the situation now. Going to go on the point or something. We have tons of lag coming forward here. Red Rum hasn't gone down yet, neither has... Like, it's just been a very slow push from EBM, surprisingly. Couches wanting to go forward. He's only at 90, though. He really needs a few more seconds. Soldier's trying to buy it for him. If he can build up right here, 95, 96...
Oh my god, but it's the respawns! The respawns save him!
Wow.
Oh my goodness, it was too slow! They were hoping to get the actual respawns and beat 7 years by waiting them out, but it didn't work, and now they're going to cap their point, and they're going to have a free pull-in on that because they have an Uber charge against them on mid.
And this is going to put them back in the game. I don't know what happens if it's a 2-2. I guess you play to a golden cap.
You play, no, you play another map. It's best of 3. It goes...
Right, but if this map is tied, who wins?
You got to go sudden death, I guess. First cap to whatever wins. How much time is left?
90 seconds.
Oh boy.
So that was clutch defense.
Keep in mind,
Couches defending that like crazy. That MVP of this round is Couches by far, in my opinion.
Well, right now
with that Kritzkrieg when they needed to, holding out twice in clutch defenses.
It's really been a heartstrings and it's been the pocket of 7 years really carrying this. But they've got 2-1. If they cap this, it's going to tie map score. And
no, I don't think it works like that. I think it's you win the map and it'll be 1-1 and we'll go to Viaduct.
Okay, so it's Viaduct as the finisher. That's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, they've got to have another shit.
Angels, believe in the angels.
No! It just looks like Christopher Lloyd went back in time. He's back into the future 3. So much for that. The worst sequel.
The worst of them. I wish they would make a 4th one.
No, I don't. Because it's only going to turn into a bad remake, re-origin story. And they're going to Uber in here. Do they flash on the Demo Man? They do. They flash on Battleful and the Demo.
Great pipe.
They've got a chance to really do something on this. Tech comes out, shoots people. Everybody's getting killed. 2, 4. They got it.
Wow.
What? And that secures the map.
Yep. GG should be coming out any second now. And I think they're going to dick around for the next 30 seconds here, but good half.
Nope, disconnects. Just disconnects.
Yeah, just disconnects coming out, and we're going to go into Viaduct, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure.
This couldn't get any more exciting. I don't know what the finals guys are dealing with right now, but this is so much better.
They might even be over at this point. It's been so long.
That's true. This has been a long game. Map times for everybody.
So that was an hour of casting, and we should. The game after this is Viaduct, which should be decided in about, at most, 30 minutes. At most,
but I don't know. With 7 years, like both these teams are really kind of like, let's get crazy and ridiculous and start cutting loose. I don't think Viaduct's going to be that long.
Well, Viaduct can't be that long by definition, so.
True. We have 14 users now.
Whoever takes the 3rd round of Viaduct, I think will win the game.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's ridiculous. I think whoever takes Upward is going to win the game.
No, you don't. This is it.
I'm joking. I know. I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm cracking a joke. I'm cracking a joke.
No jokes allowed.
I think the first person who who wins the first round of Viaduct will win the game.
You think whoever takes first strike, huh?
Maybe.
I don't know. It just depends on. So the first 2 rounds I feel like are almost warm-up rounds a lot of the time, and a lot of people don't get destroyed by them. But the 3rd round is where the back is broken, where you're kind of like, well, we might have been able to take 1 round, but you're able to take the majority of the rounds. So that's my theory about round 3. I don't know if they play best of 3 or best of 4, because you normally play best of 4 normally, but this is only supposed to be quote 1/2.
Right.
So I think this is going to be.
It's going to go all whoever gets a 3. Whoever gets a 3.
Shit.
So
well, this
is going to get really, really intense.
Close. I bet they're sour. Like 7 years clearly won that, but EBM like barely won their match, right?
They won, but it was a back and forth coast to coast game on Gully Wash, and you could sense that 7 years was kind of like losing interest real quick, but once they kind of they got their rhythm a little bit on process finally, and then you could just tell they knew what they were doing. And EBM kind of got their backs, like they got punched in the face and then that really kind of screwed them over.
Well, they had a lot of good clutch defenses too, just not as clutch as 7 years. 7 years really defended well on process.
Yeah, they kind of sobered up. And then Tech went huge a little bit, and then Couches stayed alive, and the switches between, med weapons was perfect. I mean, it was just too good.
Stopping enough of Angel's bombs. Angel's still got some really great bombs in there, but honestly, I think Fiskit got a few more. I think Fiskit got a few more better plays.
Feint went huge in the early rounds. Link User was really keeping pressure on him. I give Link User a lot of credit because he was keeping a lot of the bombs at bay by making sure the soldier couldn't jump without breaking his knees when he landed. It was a thing, and you see that with a lot of Sixes scouts. They put a lot of emphasis on good air shots with their scattergun from long distance to keep the damage on the Sollies to prevent them from actually blowing up the Mets. Just in general.
Well, that and also, you can get pushed back by bullets, even from medium ranges. You can get, stopped in your momentum.
Right.
Which can, screw up a soldier's bomb entirely if he doesn't airstrafe correctly.
True. Now, I'm wondering what the Scout's going to do on this map, because I've seen Scouts run Bonk on this map and use that to get behind. And considering the good DM that Link User has, I would put that on Link User to do that just to get behind and try to pick the Med even more. This map, if neither team is running Kritzkrieg, I am actually going to be scratching my head. Because that literally fits.
In Europlat today as well. We saw both Scouts really just running Bonk and going straight up to China, harassing a sniper or a medic when they could really get. Yeah. That's the wall.
Oh, okay.
It's up on the near cliffside.
We call
everyone
it cliff.
Calls it China. No,
I call it cliff.
Next to cliff is China, which with all the plating to defend yourself.
Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard that before, but
I thought it was super common knowledge, but I guess I'm wrong.
I've never heard China, but I can see it.
We should name other things after countries.
So what? What the hell is Brazil?
Well, the point is clearly USA because it is the most important. Definitely.
You know what? There's a comedian that I think it was Lewis Black that said it himself. He goes, try to imagine you have a guy in your office telling you over and over, "I'm the best guy here. You guys wouldn't know what to do. You guys would be totally screwed if it wasn't for me, 'cause I'm so good." And
that's a pretty decent impression, actually.
Right. And you would kill this guy in a week because you couldn't stand hearing him talk, but you'd probably eat him to gain his powers. That's what the United States feels like to the rest of the world. And I was like, an interesting summary. Because if you ask anybody that's in another country, they go, yeah, we hear nothing but USA, USA, USA. And if you watch a lot of major esports events, whenever a major United States player is in it, they start chanting, hardcore.
Well, yeah, but so does every other country. That is, I'm calling you out on your shenanigans here. Patriotism, not a fault.
Did you ever watch, Evo or fighting games at all?
Oh, yeah, they totally get into it. But the Brazilians, man, they're the worst.
Brazilians Brazilians bring half the hype.
Yeah, and then they talk so much shit, and America is just there to win. We're just there to win. We don't smack talk pregame. We just go and we win. If we lose, we're done. But if we win, we party. I think that's a good combination of behaviors.
There's some Americans that get a little too rowdy. It's more of the players, to be honest. I mean, you can't generalize an entire culture based off of how a player goes, but
we can certainly try.
Right, but honestly, the people that are the least hype when they win is usually Koreans. It's more like
because they always win.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, been there, done that. Won this.
Exactly.
Won
that's why
that.
They shouldn't win.
But
that's why they're the worst at winning.
Well, oddly enough, what I do find is no, is it the Koreans or is it? There's one country that the last name is spelled Nguyen. It's spelled like that, but it's pronounced when.
You're talking. Wait, what?
There's there's a last name, an Asian last name that's spelled Nguyen, but it's pronounced Wen. Like Wen,
yeah,
W-H-E-N. And it threw me off when I first heard it because I always mispronounced it. I'm like, oh god, I've been doing that for how long?
When was this? Why are you pronouncing this mysterious name so often?
Because I have a friend of mine who's an artist who goes by that name. That's his
Oh,
last name. So I called him that on accident, like for like 6 months, and then finally he goes, "It's when," and I go, "Ah, damn."
Yeah, I called my best friend Matt Mark for about a year and a half, and he never corrected me. He was just too nice.
I don't know if I can handle that. Like,
isn't that the worst?
You feel like a dumbass afterwards because you just kind of
totally.
It's look in the mirror time after that. You just look in the mirror and you go, 7 months? Really?
Matt, I owe you a pizza, buddy. I'm sorry. So it looks like we're subbing in Dark Necrid here as Spy. Dark Necrid is a huge Spy. I don't know why he waited till the big game to come in for EVM here.
He's EVM's secret weapon.
Yeah, I guess
secret
so.
weapon.
He's real good. Real
it's
good.
I expect dead ringers and I expect ice knives because on this map it just gets too good, especially with the ice knife.
Is like Feint and Dark Necrid are like the two most prestigious spies in my opinion in UGC Gold.
In gold, because I was gonna say no. You got to understand that Stabby is still pretty scary in every way.
Stabby's the king, but he's getting old. He's gonna have to give up his title eventually.
No, you can retire with the title, and you're gonna have to have somebody get another title.
Oh, that's true.
You can retire as such and such, and then somebody else is gonna have to get it. So here we go, finals, final game, third round. Let's get hype. It's time to end this. This magnificent game.
Look at that. Heartstring came out there way sooner. He's blocking the entire doorway for, and EVM has to go all the way around. So initial fight and go straight up for like this is gonna be the first point simply because of the demo man rollout out there.
And Fiskett picks Dark Necrid before he can actually get behind. He's doing so well.
He goes down to a scout soldier there too. No core classes have been picked yet, and the heavy for EVM is actually using the rock very, very well, not getting punished for it. No snipes come out just yet. In fact, we're gonna have what a great air shot by Angels. Believe in the Angels on Detect TT there. No
I believe in the Angels because he got the D. Oh, and they popped crits, and it's an Uber for couches, and they're gonna roll right through this.
How did they not have an earlier crits? That's crazy. How did they build so much slower?
I have no idea. But it totally just saved their ass, and they're gonna have Uber advantage regardless. They're setting up their dispenser in the usual spot. Solly has to back up, realize that he can't jump in off the flank. They're gonna have the mini sentry gun set up as well, and they're gonna keep up with a mild forward hold on the point, but they're not gonna go too far. Couch is getting up on top of the cliff. Heartstrings dropping pills across. They see the spy, and he gets killed.
Yes,
wow.
Good job picking the spy this time. Spies cannot do as much work on this map as you think they can. They're good, but they just don't have enough maneuvering room like you do on like a gully wash or a process to get every pick you possibly ever want.
True.
So there's a nice little teleport on the cliff side for EVM, but this hold is working out so far, and that counter push winning out the round so far for 7 years.
This is really gonna matter. Like, I think the spies are kind of approaching this at the wrong angle. They should try and run Denringer. It's not expected anymore. It used to be the standard, now it's the exception.
Well, it looks like Feint is running DR, and
okay.
It looks like the Spy is running normal invis.
Yeah, Necrid is running regular, but it looks like Feint is going to continue to keep that going. Oh, he's going to get picked here in a second. Ooh.
Oh, he tried to get DT, but not able to do it, or not tech DT. He tried to get stones, didn't work out. Instead, an Uber comes through for the combo, but EVM pops in too soon, doesn't have enough control over the point, and the counter pop comes through. Oh man, Red Rum almost getting completely demolished by pipes there.
Only got a 35 he's only got 35 HP left. He's got to stay up. They throw the sandwich to him, but where's the Solly? The Solly's on the rock. He smells blood. He goes for everybody, but Red Rum is still up. Red Rum has to back out.
Controlling the right side. That's the most important thing here. He's going to go on for the scout now, and the NG's medic is here. Link not able to get it. That's a very big misplay from Link user. I thought he had the medic for sure.
Yeah, Red Rum only at 50 right now. He's going to have to go ahead and get himself something to eat.
He will have to go back to the platform side. You know, pushing from platform is just so difficult sometimes. Cliff, I think, is just much safer if you can make sure you own Cliff. And Battle getting kicked out there. finally going down as well. Fiskit as well. So it looks like finally you're going to get what you needed with the counter cap here. But my goodness, that was a 2-minute hold there, Jersey. This is looking like 7 years to lose.
Yeah, and Couch just pops Uber right now. Running in with Link User. Link User's going to have to go looking for the right person right now. Is he going to find Red Rum? I don't think so. Fink gets shot in the face.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's not good at all. You definitely needed that Uber to do more work for you because guess what? Red Rum is sitting on his Uber.
Does he have an Uber or does he have a crits? He has an Uber. He has a full Uber. He's going to run in. Oh, might not have been a good idea.
People during your Uber
what?
To get out.
And the Devilman jumps, but he's going to get picked out by the Heavy who was just waiting for him up top. What the hell?
Wow.
Oh my god. EVM has no answer on Viaduct. They are.
Oh, here comes Angels. Believe it? No, Angels cannot be believed in, unfortunately.
No, no.
He gets picked off in the back as well.
The first movie was good.
Staying alive.
The first movie was good, but the sequels were so bad, and they only got worse.
Like movie number 3 now or something.
2. I think I only got the 2. The one that's on like 9 is like Air Bud.
Well, yeah. Angels on the pitch field. Version.
Oh boy. Let's see here. They're getting pressured out by time.
They only have like 30 seconds remaining on this. They can pop in leisurely. Red Rum might not have enough time here.
Couch just doesn't have enough people to run in here. Where is Heartstrings? They've got to run in with.
Pop on Link User again.
Oh my god!
Duper boss. Not able to.
What?
Picks though. Well, this Link User Uber isn't working out for them. I think it was some sort of pocket strat they had, and it's kind of not working out. I mean. It's still, well, Couch just went down. It's still their game to lose because there's still 90 seconds to go for EVM here. But my goodness, are they trying to make it close for us? This is just like not going their way at all. Now finally picking off Necrid, picking off stones. They've got a nice big cushion here now. Don't have to worry so much about assassination classes.
Fiskit actually had a pretty good shot on Red Rum, and Heartstrings finishes the job.
He was dropped. You cannot drop like this. This is the big game, son.
No, I think it's their nerves, man. The nerves are getting to them. EVM had all of that going into it, but their back was broken in that final game, and now 7 years is smelling blood, and they're gonna take the first round.
There you go.
Wow.
7 years, and they can call themselves third place champions for here in gold. This is just like, this is crazy. I cannot believe he dropped.
I'm calling it now. I was right. They're gonna cap the first one, and now they're gonna continue and roll it. 1 down, 2 to go. I think it might be a 3-0.
I bet you $10 EVM takes a game.
$10? I don't know if I'm gonna take $10. That might be a bit too much for me. I deliver pizzas for a living, sir.
A hat?
A hat? All right. I'll give you a hat.
Okay?
A hat.
Your choice. EVM will take 1 round.
EVM will take 1 round. Fair enough.
There's just they screwed up. Red Rum made a big mistake here. But my hat says that they're definitely going to be able to, like, okay, losing the first point here, but you're getting Link User, and you know, if Cal just does this, like, Link User Uber and bullshit again, it's just not going to work. I think it's the wrong call. I don't think it's a good strategy at all.
Oh!
Losing out Stones, unfortunately.
They got force popped. They got force popped on Uber in the backfield. Red Rum is going in with the scout! What is the scout play? What is going on here?
Yeah, then he gets cleaned up immediately by Geek there.
And Couch just pops in as well, and they push him off. 2 minutes 30 seconds for 7-year dungeon. Oh, they catch the Heavy! And then the Med's gotta back up!
Red Rum's escaping. He gets cleaned up by the Demo Man. Their scout gets cleaned up, and there's only like 3 up. There's 4 up right now. They're good people.
Oh my!
Oh, losing out. I want the D again.
Oh no, Couch! Oh wow, Tech saved Couches. He must be Couch's insurance agent.
1-800 Allstate.
He's that one dude that they have. Are you in good hands? That's what.
Red Rum, he actually doesn't have an advantage right now. So.
Did Fate just pop the freaking Angels in the face with his damn ambassador?
He sure did.
Oh my goodness, Fate! Why are you so crazy?
10% advantage right now for Red Rum. He's at 90%. You know, they're only 40 seconds behind. It's still anyone's game. They're actually up in players right now. Battle Bull unfortunately getting picked off, and Heartstring going down to a great stab. Dark Necrid even getting out of there. This is what we're talking about. The one spy they can do well.
Oh! But they just lost Red Rum, who had a full charge. He just dropped.
Another drop.
And they're building in the backfield, and it looks like they're gonna whip out the entire core and rush him. Oh, this is ridiculously ballsy. They're doing it too. They're gonna go for the heavy. They get the gun. They got the right side. Heartstrings gives them the D, and they've got the middle now too. And the spy stabs Arch, and that's literally almost all of EDM's damage.
There's the team wipe, but here comes the spy. Okay, he's not able to.
Oh, we got picked out. Geek is so crazy.
No pressure anywhere. That was so ballsy, like incredible. And yeah, just getting that drop was huge. That drop, I think, might secure them. It secures them the advantage, but maybe not the whole round here. And this soldier literally just got pushed around 2 times in the air and then did a jump off the rock to get out. What amazing.
He had to get the hell out of there. That was amazing plays, though. Amazing plays so far from 7-Year Dungeon. That was a crazy little, like, I'm not sure it's going to work, but we're going to try it and let's just whip it out, because if it doesn't work, you know, we're probably going to get a statutory charge, but who cares? Let's go with it.
The medic pick was huge.
The medic pick was huge, too.
Absolutely massive.
And Couch just doesn't have a charge right now. What the hell? Oh, he must have gotten picked or dead. Where is he?
He popped.
Yeah, he switched over to Kritzkrieg.
It's the right call, I think. When you're ahead like this, you gotta take your Uber advantage. Red Rum has his Uber again, but I swear to God, if I'm gonna renege on this bet if he drops one more time. give me a break, man. I bet on one horse that it immediately falls down and has asthma attacks.
At full-blown Kentucky Derby issues.
Got dropped again by the sniper.
Are you gonna renege on me? Cause I'll let it go.
No, I'll stick to it. They're not actually that far behind. They're 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Oh, and Necron gets the stab on Couches! Oh my goodness! Reset!
Setting the situation a little bit there. It's like a 7-on-6 fight right now. The sniper wants a pick, but instead he takes a flare gun to the face.
And Tech just saved.
Getting out Fox.
Tech saved the mini sentry gun too, and he's looking for blood on the heavy. Oh, he gets the demo man! He's on the right side!
Yeah, that's a crazy shot. That's such a hard shot.
Oh, and Tech gets picked out because he's got tunnel vision. He got dead, but Red Rum is on fire and he's trying to stay alive, and he gets the sandwich, Jimmy John style.
They have the numbers advantage, but they 7 years just did too much damage. They can't move forward quite yet. Buying a lot of time.
30 seconds. 28 seconds. Heartstrings!
He cannot drop. He cannot drop. Okay, he didn't drop.
Okay.
He just backs. Oh no!
Oh, and Tech just picked him again! This is getting out of hand, and Couches has switched over to Quick Fix.
Yeah, they just need one good Quick Fix. Need to get on the point here. 20 seconds, and that's gonna be a big 2-0 victory for them, and that's gonna be such a momentum killer.
Oh man, 60 seconds times 2 on the point. Heavy gets picked out. Link user's getting serious. He's gonna run to the backfield. Oh, he gets the engineer!
It's a stab. Wow, a snipe and a stab. 2 snipes in a row, so buying back the momentum here. Link user taking out Mambo, though. He's even going to take out the sniper, and like, you know, everyone's down right now. We just had people respawn back up. The point should be captured by now, but good delay from the scout. Oh,
Heartstrings! He just saved it!
That was a quadra kill right there for Heartstrings.
Oh my goodness. He just dropped so many stickies on the point as fast as he could, and he had soldier help, which distracted the entire team, and it was literally just, guys, drop on him, and that was it. Dark Necron has 25 HP. He's gonna get picked out. Link user knows there's a spy somewhere. Oh, he's gonna find Necron.
Still pushing this down. They feel like they can push this as safe as possible. Couch
Is this a pause?
We have a pause? Are you kidding me? I'm right there with you, buddy. Let's look at the situation right now. We got a stick trap behind the rock. That'll probably take the pyro, because you can't really see it, and maybe the engineer too. If they can get a 2-pick with this trap here, that would be really good.
It's gonna throw off the damn time for the class. No, this doesn't count. This doesn't count.
This doesn't count, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't count. I'm gonna be super mad if this pause screws up everything.
These pauses always screw up everything. They're like the best friend when you're trying to date a girl, and all you want to do is date the girl, but then the best friend is like spying on you the whole time, making sure that you, like, she catalogs your every mistake. And then when you're sitting there, like, trying to talk to her and such, she goes, well, Betty told me that you do this while you're not with me, so what the hell? And you're just like, oh, damn you, cursed best friend!
I can't really say I've had an experience like that before. That sounds kind of rough.
It's pretty rough. Why do girls travel in packs? It's a good question.
It's the pause
is over! Finally!
Don't say anything bad about girls.
I didn't say anything either. Oh my god, what the hell? It's everybody piling on the point, but they got it. 2-0.
They got it. 2-0. Good, good 2-0 there, and please, EBM, do not make fools of me. Take a round out of here.
This is gold, pickled heart.
Like this is just, you know, it's a matter of pride. This is the consolation game. These are supposed to be two.
This is a matter for your hat. You know it.
Yeah, it's for my hat too, but you know, just don't think about my hat. That's the important thing right now. We got a spy moving on the back end. He wants to go on the medic as soon as he can. There's a sentry gun in the way. Pyro comes up, trying to look for him. Oh, soldier bumps into him. Oh, he kills himself. Basically kills himself off of EBM Pete here. And yeah, losing 2 immediately. Heartstring also down. So that gives EBM the first point here. I have no idea what the times are because my
yeah, the times are all messed up. Thanks, pause.
Reload scheme. Fixed it. So now we're at 248. About 15-second advantage right now.
Hang on.
Wow, Couch just got picked up while I was HUD reloading there. I have no idea what it was. Do you?
No, I didn't see it.
And that's going to give a very big advantage to Redrum, who has his Uber to go and does not want to get picked off again. Is totally ready to not have that happen again. Is totally prepared. What do you think?
Absolutely. Sorry, I was trying to boost up your mic a little bit because it says you were a little quiet. So.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I can be a little bit louder if you need me to be.
No, it's fine. I just boosted up the mumble volume, so it's kind of whatever. Oh, and they pop in an Uber right now. Couches, oh, they really have nothing to show for it. They get Battle Bull, but they have nobody else. Redrum is only at 66 HP. He's got to get out of there. Stones is coming up on the left side to try and go for a pick. Couch is at 90, and where's this going?
Not able to pick off the medic quite yet, and you know, just 2 picks happened. It bought them a little bit of time. There's no head.
Oh, it's a crit! And Heartstrings actually gets picked out. He gets axed up.
Huge play by Velocity there. We haven't really talked about him, but he knew exactly when to be aggressive. He turned immediately, exactly when he needed to.
Couch is gonna get stabbed. Oh no, he actually gets saved out by his pyro. He walked right past the spy as he was decloaking and nobody noticed. They've got to cap this point. They've got 1 minute and 30 seconds. Tech gets the shot. Nobody's alive. Redrum is on a 17-second respawn right now.
He stayed way too long. There was only 3 people left alive, and he was still healing the heavy at the front lines. He needed to have backed out of there a long time ago, but still a good time. That was, what was that? 100 seconds of defense out of EBM there. So if they can just get a really fast, good recap here, they should be all right. But they gotta have to deal with the Couches who popped in their crits again, trying to control this area as much as possible. But looks like they're only gonna get Pete and Velocity for their troubles, while losing I Wanna Be the D to much longer respawn times here when you have the point. Yep, it's murderous. It's absolutely murderous. And they didn't find the teleporter too. Oh, good shot by Tech killing the engineer on the right side. Yep, respectively. And a nice stab taking out Arch. So 2 pick classes going out, getting some decent picks out there. Yep. I haven't. That pause kind of messed with them a little bit. Redrum is not paying attention to the spies. Oh wait, no, they got faint. Somebody got headshot though. Somebody got headshot in the face. They're both sides taking care of the spies this time. Both Pyros handling them decently well. You weren't kidding about the maneuverability of those spies. It's really this map hampers them really badly. And we got another early pop out of here because they really don't want to drop for that sniper again. And 7 years, they're just going to back off. They're going to play the medic game. But Couches actually got picked out by Angels. 1 minute 20 seconds. Advantage right now for EBM, and they only have to hold out for 75 seconds here. You might get to keep your hat. Down. Yeah, I want to keep my hat. No, you owe me a hat. I might owe you a hat. I might owe you a hat. You totally. I'm probably gonna owe you a hat for this one. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna put that hat up on the bazaar, and I'm gonna write a great story about how I stole it from Jersey. The entire state of New Jersey. You get to say, I will sign it. I will absolutely sign it. And we'll call it "Stolen by TurboCop" with his amazing predictions. You stole the entire state of New Jersey's vintage Texas 10-gallon. You'll give me a vintage hat? No way. I've got maybe an extra vintage somewhere. I don't know. Don't give me a vintage. I feel bad. Give me a new. I don't know. I have a few hats. I don't have like a mega hat collection like some people, but we'll see here. Quick Fix is on 7-year dungeon right now. We can't discuss hat logistics. I want the D. Actually, YOLOs and kills the heavy and breaks his knees on impact. Here comes the
Oh god, Angels jumps in to try and pick off Couches, but Couches is like, no way! This is...
Here comes the jump. Look at the medic position for Couches. He's on the cliffside, and they are able to recapture it here. They got out Red Rum. They had a decent trade out there for sure. Definitely taking 1 or 2 more people, but most importantly, Red Rum makes a very good advantage out for them. But they have to hold for 90 seconds. This is it. VBM just breathes on the point a little bit. They win the round. Couches will have a huge Uber advantage here. They need to push forward with this quick fix and buy as much time as possible.
Oh, and that didn't help. That did not help. They just lost their demo man to a sniper. Oh my. Pete knows that he's gonna go for the win.
Yeah, it's a sniper.
Oh no! Does that actually mean that we don't even get to resolve this? Oh no! I swear to God.
I'm never casting these guys again.
I swear to God, did 7 years win? Did they win?
I'm getting the info.
I'm waiting with bated breath. This is the real finals right here.
Come on, buddy. Tell me what happened. I'm pissed off at him now. Yeah, they won 3-0. Okay. Pick out of my wares of luxurious hats.
They held for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I didn't see it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pissed off about it too.
Oh, it's terrible. I don't even want to take it now because we didn't get to see it. It's almost like it's not legit. Oh.
Ouch. Well, I have tons of luxurious wares here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's figure out what fashion suits a man of your style. We want heads and misks. And yes, that's it. I have luxurious paper hats.
I can't even see any of the hats, so.
We
okay,
have,
paper hat.
An alien hat for you.
Uh-huh.
We have varieties of normal-looking hats for you. We have a Demo Man running hat, cannonballing hat.
I have that hat actually.
Oh, okay. We have a geisha hat for medic. We have a saw jaw and some cannonballs. We have a nice little hazmat, little fez.
I actually have that. I have the fez. I have the fake hat as well.
Oh, you can't have the genuine one, but you can have
the genuine hat. I don't know.
Let me see. You can have a scarecrow, scary. That's actually not a Halloween item. That's a scary spy face. You can have Heisenberg.
The Buckaroo's hat, and then
some pants.
Let's see here.
That's really all the good options I have.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take the Noble pile of hats actually.
Oh, okay, sure. That's actually one of my first hats.
The towering pillar, but I'm gonna give you a discount.
Okay. Well, I mean, you won the bet fair and square.
Right, but I'm gonna give you a discount.
I don't think it's even worth 2 refined.
I'm gonna give you 3 because I have a lot more refined than this.
Okay, I always put mine into hats as soon as I get them. But you don't have to give me anything. You definitely won the bet fair and square because I was gonna totally take a hat from you.
I would have given you a hat, but I appreciate it.
I got to get up early tomorrow morning, so
likewise. I have a final, so everybody take care of yourselves, please. Like and fave TurboCop. Do you got a link that I can drop into the chat real quick?
Sure. I'll do it myself.
Okay, go for it.
And I will see you guys later.
Absolutely. And of course, I am the entire state of New Jersey. You have been watching UGC Highlander Gold 3rd place finals, even though we didn't get to see the final 1 minute and 30 seconds. Way to go, Couches. You totally screwed me there. But I still love you anyway. That is it for us for UGC, for casting. It's going to be, 2.5 months until you guys see me again. I will try to cast other games. Please, if you have demos or anything like that you want me to cast, send them to me at... or you can actually check me on Twitter as well. Let's see here. Just search for... And hang on, my Steam profile link. Because, you know, that's just how I roll. There you go. And that's it for us tonight, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you all around. You were beautiful. Thank you so much. I have no exit. So it's not really that clever.